turn off.
We can now go ahead and get started. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. Anyways, okay, so we're going to go into this, which is... Oh, what?
Are you streaming?
I'm being interrupted. Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so we're going into Cyberpunk again, Interface Zero. This is going to be actually officially going in. So, just to get this off and started, and then I'll bring in tidbits, information to Dave and to Ryan, essentially, because I do believe Straight Dog, Blaze, and Trixie know a bit about the setting, what's going on, but we'll do some refreshers as we play along. But to make it easy and to get this show started and go without a bang, or go with a bang, or however you're going to pursue it, someone recap what happened last session.
Are you going to talk about the one-shot, or...?
Yeah, because we're continuing that.
Oh, okay. So, during our one-shot session here, we were all in Lily's bar. I think that's what we called the bartender. Lily was her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
She's a tiger, Lily, and it's the Snuggly Duckling.
yes. So we were all drinking in the Snuggly Duckling. And while we were drinking there, two street punks showed up, demanded a drink, of which we all decided to take them outside because they were being very rude. And as we grappled them outside, they started oozing this bluish, lucid liquid that was coming out of their eyes, muscles, everything. And while this was going on, we decided to try to talk some sense. They weren't responding. It just seemed they were really animalistic. Like, they just couldn't understand. They were just incoherent of anything.
They lost their mind.
Yes.
At which point, Blaze had to step in and be very heroic.
So,
step out from behind
just
the bar.
to interrupt, I do believe Blaze jumped behind the counter when fighting started.
And he ate
behind the bar.
out a knife.
I was looking for a weapon.
Behind the bar, on the ground.
So eventually the two street punks died. They went limp. Nothing else remained. So we took them into the back alley while Blaze, being the very heroic person that he is, came out and calmed the street urchins of everybody, saying, "It's okay, don't worry, he's been very charismatic. You should have seen him. It's great." So eventually cops came in, and we were being very polite with them. We told them everything they needed to know. Hey, two of the street punks came in. We took them outside because they were being very rude. We didn't hurt them, but this blue liquid they died. And cops were like, "That's fine, no problems here. Don't worry about it. Just, whatever." Because they don't get paid enough to deal with this kind of bullshit of overdosing. So while we were basically collecting ourselves again, each one of us went and did some digging on what this bluish liquid is. We eventually found out Blaze had, I think it was Happy Time Henry.
Yes. Fantastic Henry.
Fantastic Henry.
Fantastic Henry.
Had keep that on right. Yeah.
Fantastic Henry had died on ODing of the same substance that we found, and I got in contact with a medical officer in a company I worked for, and they also said that there was a company, which I have right here in my notes, that it was Moose Good Mod Corporation that did some digging into this substance. So they had started making this substance. No one knows why, but they shut down production basically shortly after they started. And then from our Streetwise talks, we heard that there was a OD over at, I don't know, I forgot where they died. It was at a nightclub, but they OD'd over at a nightclub of the same substance. So we went
the Bloody Hive nightclub.
That's right, the Bloody Hive. Write that down. So after we took the sample, we took it to the doctor, and I think it was, what's his name?
Dr. Slick.
Dr. Slick. And Dr. Slick looked at the tooth, he started looking at the vials, and he just said that this is a really mean drug. At that time, we also had Blaze's chauffeur show up, and he also took some substance.
Yeah, I remember that.
He also took the same substance, but it was a lot more toned down. Like, it was just, that one was supposed to just be meant for, pleasure use, just meant to feel good, have a good time, while the substance that came from the other guys was just a raging drug that somebody tampered with.
And Blaze did nothing to incite his paranoia whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, Stray Dog came and picked us up, and his car got shot up. No one knows why.
You guys owe me for my car.
You were
by
on
yourself.
mission when your car got shot up. You gotta take
we were strictly told that you went off by yourself. And when we requested that we needed a pickup, you said sure, and then we saw that a few more bullet holes were in your. Apologies.
God damn it, Paul.
Hey, not my fault. You weren't there.
So, I think where we left off was we went to investigate.
That work.
We went to investigate the nightclub. We were on our way to go investigate the nightclub.
Mm.
And I believe that was it.
And that, Stray Dog, is why you want to use pineapples in all of it from here on out.
You did promise Lily you'd pick up a pineapple.
I did. I'll have to find a pineapple somewhere.
Okay, so.
The last time I got involved with these people,
Did I get inspiration
I
die?
picked up a child.
No.
That was you.
I'll tell you what, because I was pretty thorough, I will give you a Benny, though.
Yeah,
Which is the equivalent, essentially.
And murdered a simulacra.
Can I get my Benny? Because I was the only one, I think, last game that used a Benny. Can I go
I'm
back
going to give everyone, give me a second.
That simulacra pulled out a chainsword, so that was on him.
All right, so
What else did we do?
fundamentally, Dave, what you need to know, or DeWalt, to make this easy, everyone within this world takes place in the year, I think, 2089, if I'm correct. World War III did happen. Everything went to kaput. The United States, as we know it, no longer exists. It is now made up of several unions. And I'm going to we'll do a brief history, an abridged version. So this is the new United States, made up of different territories. The biggest one is the North American Coalition, which is essentially made up of humans. And they believe only humans should exist, no one else. Everyone else is a dirty, filthy, disgusting non-human. Now, you've probably seen in the book, we have various types of people within the world now. We've got the standard-born humans. You have vat-grown, or essentially test tube-born babies, which are what almost all of you are now, is the human 2.0s, or the neo-humans as they're known. They're genetically modified to be better than the standard people that they come from, the standard stock. You have cyborgs, which are the metallic body but human brain people that want to still live, but they have just a brain. So metallic body, human brain. On the other side of the spectrum, you have bioroids, which are flesh and blood body, but a cybernetic brain, which is so advanced it essentially acts as a real brain. But they have to be marked. They have to be identified. They have to have an identifiable mark on their body, visible at all times, to show people, hey, I'm an actual bioroid. Then you have hybrids, where people have genetically modified genes, DNA, to combine human with animal, which is what Trixie is. Trixie is half fox. You have these half rhino people, which are good bouncers. You have half dolphins, which is what Dr. Slick is. And they incorporate the animalistic values. So rhinos are just big and brooding hulks. You've got lions or cats, which are very, very fast and swift. And the fox, again, fast and swift. They tend to be looked down upon in the world. Then you have simulacras. Simulacras are, again, test tube born, but they were bred for a purpose. They're bred in the world to do mundane tasks that no one wants to do. being radioactive disposal, being munition disposal. They have a very short lifespan. They believe they're real, but they're not. Or, I mean, they believe they have their own. They have implanted memories, essentially. And they do the purpose, and they die within a couple of years. They only last about up to 10 years at most. You have pleasure simulacra that are used as prostitutes, used as other means. You have military ones, soldiers, because a good way to have armies is to have disposable people that you don't have to worry about. They have a conscience, as people say. So you have a various mix of races within the world right now. Back to the United States. The Coalition believes that only humans should be ruling anything, essentially. And so they essentially shoot on sight hybrids, bioroids, anything that's not human. All of you belong to Atlantica, which is on the East Coast, composing of New York, and where this game takes place is in Boston. And Atlantica believes in the acceptance of all people. But there's still prejudice within the world. There's still racism even within Atlantica, but you're not going to be shot on sight. But there's definitely going to be wars and issues and gang turf, because gang turf is prevalent within the entire world. The world is owned by the corporations now. Essentially, Walmart took over all the chain stores, became known as Walmart, and they sell anything from diapers to guns to military tanks to spaceships that go into space, because our planets, they're colonized. Mars is colonized, the moon is colonized, but they're meant for people that have money, which none of you have. The corporate people, the corporate heads have everything. All of you are the bottom of the barrel gutter stock. You're people that have decided to not do, or still continue doing, a 10-hour day job, 6 days a week, just to live. All of you play characters that are essentially wanted to get a better life, and that usually means illegal ways. So, the reason why these people right now are going and trying to find this new drug called Blue that has come out was, well, it showed up at the Snuggly Duckling door. The Snuggly Duckling is in a block within Boston that all of you, this will include DeWalt, this will include Ike, everyone, lives in. The block itself is about 35 stories high and consists of a few residential blocks as one giant building. And so, when something comes by that you don't like or is going to cause issues, well, you decide to take care of it. Which is interesting because no one actually talked about getting paid because, well, I was kind of surprised no one actually brought that up last session, but we'll go with it.
By who? Who are we going to get paid by?
I'm not doing anything without getting paid.
Yeah, who are we supposed to get paid by?
Yeah, no one initiated this for us. It was just two guys.
you guys showed up and you decided to investigate, so I was like, sure, we'll go with it. It's also...
Stray Dog's attitude is not my problem.
Alright, so here's the map of Boston we use. So... all these different residential areas or sectors comprised of different things. All of you live within South End, or Southie as it's called. Not wealthy, a bit poor, but not super poor, not like Eastie, which is just filled with gangs, and please don't even go there. You got Beacon Hill to the north, which is very, very rich. You got the Dorchester sectors, which are composed of the giant Walmart superstructure. You got Hyde Park and Roxbury's. So, we come to today's game. In Boston, it is midday, but as is Cyberpunk, it is rainy, it is gloomy, there's cloud cover everywhere, and the streets are filled with people with umbrellas of vibrant colors, going from neon blues to greens to orange. People have body modifications. Now, the last big thing to tell about you, Dave, is the main thing of how information is displayed in the world. Everyone is implanted at a very young age with a tap. Think about it as a very, very, very advanced smartphone computer that is at the base of the brain, the skull. And this allows you to see essentially virtual reality or augmented reality. So where you look at a board, it will show advertisements now. And this goes from advertisements to the dash of a car to watching TV. Anything that's electronic is going to be shown through the tap now. So if you turn off your tap, the world's going to look blank. It's going to look like nothing's on because everything is given through the tap. So, you all together, you are traveling to a location. Now, we have a couple clues about this new drug. Put my notes real quick. And we're just gonna turn blue because that's what we got right now. Now, because this is picking up pretty suddenly, this is out of character. This is just for talking with the group. Because this is picking up pretty suddenly, I'm a bit ill-prepared today, so we're just going to kind of continue what was happening from last session, and then we'll start building and start squaring things away to a proper, I guess, introduction or proper campaign setup with lessons learned from the last time we ran this, because I did have a lot of issues I did myself, and we'll talk about later on. But for the time being, we have a couple clues. We did talk to Dr. Slick, and he did tell you about the two types of drugs. One meant to be for ingestion that affects the brain very, very fast, that allows you to get a very, very big high. The other one just makes you go crazy insane and ignore everything else, essentially. The clues we have. We have Mr. Fantastic, or Fantastic Henry, who has checked out permanently, and he is at his home.
I think that's where we are right now, right?
South Dorchester.
Yeah, we were about to leave.
Oh, were we leaving?
No,
believe
we never got inside the building.
Oh,
I thought he had the door codes.
Yeah.
I do have the door codes.
Oh, but we
I thought
never got to the building though.
Yeah, we
Oh,
never
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so we talked to one of his girls. That's right. We talked to one of his girls to get inside, but you actually left the game right when you got to the building, essentially in Dorchester. So you're at that. Then we have the actual nightclub, the Bloody Hive, I believe in Beacon Hill. So, pick up today's game. Now we need to find a reason. Why are you actually doing? Why are you investigating this blue stuff for? Because it was a one shot, so we just kind of had to go with it. But we need to give a reason why you'd be going after this without really being paid.
Maybe Dr. Slick is now wanting us to go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not
Still
going to pay you.
getting paid. Still not getting paid.
Yeah, because he'd actually get paid by helping people that actually got the stuff. So he actually wouldn't really care either way. What we can say is that this has caused negative effects within your block, within South End or Southie. There's been people causing issues. There's been people going on rampaging, just rage-filled throes of violence. In
Still not
front
getting
of the Sugly Duckling, the people, the friends you know, have been attacked. It's starting to become a bit of an uprising. It's starting to become a bit of a problem around. No one's taking care of it. So you're like, screw it, I'll do it myself. Just get the stuff off the damn street.
And I bet this corporation that's developing it wouldn't really want that information to get out.
That could be true also. So if you gain information from the building, you might be able to blackmail them. You might be able to get some hush money from them.
We could sell
You must
information.
be careful because he nuked the street at one point.
The what?
You nuked the street at one point.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one knows that was me though.
Ooh, did I turn off the point cost for spells? Let's see.
No.
I'll do that right now.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, you've got it on my
Oh, no,
feed.
yeah, turn off. Yeah, so both of you have 10 power points. So
Nice.
Who's both of us?
Yeah.
Oh, me and Blaze.
Yeah, I can spend my PowerPoints to be very helpful.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Would you like to talk about pineapples?
With my D4.
So what do you mean we're not getting paid?
We're getting information.
We're getting paid by helping others, Stray Dog.
Favors. We can earn favors.
Just think about it. Exclusive access. People, it's reputation at this point.
I mean, that's the thing with high-end corporations. Is high-end corporations like to keep their dirty little secrets. themselves, but if we figure out their secrets, that means we can sell it to people.
High-end corporations should
money.
squash us like a bug.
Also true.
That is true.
Yes.
But I have a contact who'd really love to buy this information.
Without
haven't-
squashing us like a bug.
And who is this guy?
Oh, we picked him up at the bar. He is.
Yeah, we
pretty
picked him
cool.
up at the bar.
Have you not met him yet?
He held his own.
He made pretty good backup when I took care of those thugs.
Yeah, Blaze took care of this thing.
Blaze, are you still wearing my old trench coat?
Yeah, I got it
Yes.
tailored. Talus made it fit now.
Yeah, he did. You had it tailored though, didn't you?
Yeah. I took it to Talus Worthington and one of my contacts, and he tailored it, and it fits well now. Okay, I had to lop off about a foot at the bottom, but it works.
So we need to get inside this house.
Now the house
That is correct.
is a block in
Oh.
South Dorchester. Again, there's no only the actual residential homes that by themselves are for very, very rich people and not in the middle of a city, essentially. So it's going to be a large 24-story structure that's, again, filled with various things from stores to minor cafes to parlor shops, entertainment, everything you might need all together. But that's for residential areas. And if you so wish, you can look at a directory to find information about who might live here.
Well, I probably know where Henry lives, right?
Yeah, I think.
Have you been to Henry's home before?
Well, of course. But no.
Okay, so you don't know where Henry lives. Just that he lives at this block. The address was given, not the address, but the block was given for where he was overdosed. But his actual residential home was not given, which means you need to find out.
And just for context, Blaze is putting off like he knows exactly where Henry is, but he's gonna check this directory real quick just to confirm.
Okay. So you go up to the side of this giant building that has one big entrance. So all the stores are actually opened up from inside the structure. So it's just kind of walls and just advertisements out front. Once you go inside here, it's presented by a courtyard of just concrete with all the stores facing the courtyard. So outside the main entrance doors is an actual haptic feedback interface that you can start going through various menus between, again, the shops, the phone book, essentially what you're looking for. So yeah. You go through that.
Any rolls?
You start scrolling, you start to get directory, and you show that Fantastic Henry lived on the 14th floor.
Nice.
Room 7C.
When I'm scrolling through, do I recognize any other names that stand out to me?
No, so many people no one recognize. Just Fantastic Henry.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, guys, it's right up here. I was just confirming here, make sure you didn't move up to a higher level since I was last here. Yeah, let's head that way.
All right. Are you leading us, noble hero?
That's too kind, but yes.
You go inside the minor archaeology, and they're presented by the standard sights of the world. The street punks who are wearing various clothing. They have tattoos of various colored hues. They got mohawks and hair that hues different colors, changes sporadically. You go to the main elevator, which blinks with advertisements for nutrition shakes, for any type of environment and just pleasurable entertainment you can find. You hit the elevator button to the main room for Fantastic Henry, and the elevator starts going up slowly. A little bit rickety, a little bit rackety. No one's apparently repaired this elevator in some time, but it does get to the top. Bing! And when it gets to the top, a interface pops up in front of the elevator door before they open up, showing a caution sign that's blinking in yellow. And it says, crime activity. Be aware.
Okay, we're aware. We are aware.
The doors
It's kind of over here.
open up. You're presented with a concrete-filled hallway, and above you hear the zzz, the whirl of a camera that is scanning the hallway.
Okay. Do we want to try and get rid of that, or?
So the question I have with this group, if this is going to be the main group, has anyone taken any hacking skills?
I mean, I can fry shit.
Nope. No hacking.
I can blind stuff.
That could present a problem,
Well,
but we'll continue.
the thing is, in this game, we've never had a hacker that lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Paul, I was thinking that I don't need shooting as a skill. I could take hacking, and it actually would fit my background. I don't know.
Go for it.
What's the governing
Just so
skill
we
on
have
hacking?
somebody who can do it. What was that?
What's the governing skill on hacking? Or a governing attribute?
Smarts.
Oh, yeah.
Smarts
It
or
should be
spirit?
me then.
I have a D8 smarts.
I have a D10.
Okay.
So, can I do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I tried to also... I'm going to change that right now.
I'm going to show you the skill sheet so you can see the actual specializations for hacking.
Oh, okay.
But to do it real quick, we'll do a standard roll just to get this going. Go ahead and give me a hacking roll.
Okay.
So before we keep going, is hacking something you want to do or something that you?
I don't mind. Actually, it does actually fit my background.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can make it fit pretty well. So yeah, that's actually kind of a cool thing, I think.
Because I have that D8 as well, and it could fit mine as well. As in, but
There's no reason we can't both take it.
true.
You
What?
can both take different specializations if you need to. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you think I should take, Paul, for this?
we can talk about it later. We'll just do general rolls
Okay.
for right now. Just go ahead and just roll a straight general roll.
Okay, let me just at least write in hacking instead of shooting. Oh, man. Should I Benny that? Can I Benny a natural one?
So you didn't critically fail. So all this
Okay.
would mean is you didn't gain access to the security system of the camera.
Okay, but I can Benny it roll again
If you wish. Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
There we
well,
go.
There we
well,
go.
that's better.
All right. So just in case,
Super
Dave, I'll
hacking.
bring you in about a minute or so, Dave. Just so you know, if you look at it already, so unlike D&D where you have like a target number like 10, 12, 15, whatever it's going to be, in this game, majority of the rolls or all skill rolls are going to be against the number 4. As long as you get a 4 or above on your roll, you succeed. So with Jenny getting an 8, she succeeded. So Jenny, you gain, and just to make the speed up a little quick, you gain access to the camera itself, and you're presented with a couple options. You can shut it off, you can leave it running, you can present it at another angle permanently, or you can also look back at the feedback loop for the last couple hours.
Oh, interesting. And this is a raise too, so I should have gotten. Okay. I'm thinking hopefully I'm in.
That's why I
on
give you the feedback loop.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
Okay,
it
well,
downloads
let's
the
do
information that it sees to a main server within the arcology, but you can able to get access to the last 2-3 hours of the feed if you want to investigate it real quick or look through it or just save it.
I'll just save it. I'll download it and save
Okay.
it to check out for later. And then I'll just point it away from us permanently. I'm not going to disable it.
Okay.
So I think we're good to go. In. You have the codes, right, Blaze?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You start walking down the hallway. No people greet you as you go down this just bleak, Spartan concrete hallway. You get to the door of Fantastic Henry, and it shows that because it gets activated by just proximity to to the door as advertisements pop up for the services of Fantastic Henry. But across that is the actual red caution tape, all again in feedback from your tap. So there's no actual physical feedback, or there's no physical caution tape. It's all just tap virtual reality tape. And it says, "Do not enter."
I'm gonna walk through.
Okay. You input the code, beep, beep, beep. The doors open up real quick, and in the middle of the room, you see another individual. Dave, this is where I'm bringing you in.
Okay.
All right, so to make you quickly into this, Dave, what we're going to say is you're a bounty hunter, so we can make this kind of easy. You were looking for the person. You were paid. You were hired by the family of Fantastic Henry to find whoever sold him this drug and to bring that guy to that family.
Okay.
But as you're inside that room, there, DeWalt, as you're investigating the room, looking for clues, you have the outline talk that the police or the coroners or the teams use to take a look at the body. And as you're looking around, you hear the doors snap open. You take a look and you see various individuals at the doorway. Now, just to give an idea of what everyone looks like, real quick, everyone, go ahead and describe to DeWalt what you all look like, and then DeWalt, you can do the same with your description real quick.
Paul, I sent you a picture, another one, a lightened one of the original. The original one, I lightened it up. I think maybe that will help.
Well, the first person you see is Blaze.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a white button-down shirt with a dark navy tie underneath a vest underneath a well-tailored brown trench coat that he just received from a friend. He hasn't noticed you yet, but you can see that he's just kind of walking in the room like he's been here before.
Behind him.
Also, he's a human 2.0, attractive and charismatic. You can tell just from his aura. Those are his edges.
Got it. Guess behind him is Ike. Ike is a very tall beef man, wears a bandana, and he's a bodyguard of Ronin. Basically, he makes his living by protecting by anyone that pays him. He's basically a bodyguard that protects anyone that he's paid to do. Wears 2 swords on his back. He's got a gun attached to his side, and he's been around a fight or two. And that's about it.
Behind him, you see a small hybrid woman with reddish brown hair, kind of light, ears on the top of her head, and you can probably see just a bit of a tail peeking out from the back as well.
Better leave Stray Dog.
And the last one through the door. Stray Dog's a tallish white guy with long hair, wearing a black trench coat. There seems to be some kind of plate on the coat, and he's got his hat pulled low, currently staring intently at the stranger in the.
DeWalt, what do you look like?
A tall human 2.0, attractive and charismatic. He's wearing a duster, has a cowboy hat on, worn low, has an assault rifle, pistols strapped to his thigh, and asks, "Can I help you?"
At that point, Blaze looks up and just and he jumps behind Stray Dog.
Fearless hero.
Yes, a fearless hero. Who are you?
I believe I was here first. I believe I asked the question, can I help you? What do you need here?
It's very obvious that he carries this assault rifle with very good ease. Now, to watch, just to give a real quick clarification, in this kind of area, in the sectors inside the city, you're allowed to carry around certain weapons without a license. Now, carrying an assault rifle is usually going to be a no-no wherever you go. But you being a bounty hunter, we can say you have a license for the non-rich areas to actually transport it across sector lines and to carry out in the open. Again, if it's used, though, that's a different story. But you let it carry one around for the time being.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll just put it under my duster.
Yeah, that's one way you can do it also.
We came here to investigate what happened to Fantastic Henry.
Well, that's interesting. That's what I'm doing. Who hired you?
Wait, you're getting paid?
Sorry.
Well, it's an easy 10,000 payment you're getting to find the person that has taken, that sold the drug. It is 10,000 alive. It is 5,000 dead. The family wants this guy to do some unspeakable things to him for killing their Fantastic Henry.
It was quite fantastic.
So, back to my question, who hired you? Then we'll get into who hired me.
Nobody hired up. These idiots thought they were being good Samaritans.
He just
Good
groans.
Samaritans, really?
Yeah.
Straight
Blaze,
up.
get out of here.
It
We were in a
wouldn't
situation
kill
that
you.
directly impacted our name. Two people just started bleeding blue and then they died. So we thought we'd figure
Honestly,
out why
that's
that
the
happened.
weirdest thing that's ruined our day.
Correct. But that's what ruined our day today.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
And who's
Well,
this other guy?
Are you all not together?
Well, you see, me and the big guy here and Trixie, we all met months ago. But then we met Ike here at the bar yesterday. He was in the same day ruining situation that we were, so he is still with us.
I get paid to look for information based on blue substance.
So he's a tag along.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Well, the family has hired me to find the person that sold the drugs to their highly cherished family member, and they've offered a reward of 5,000 alive and 2,500 dead.
Oh, that's pretty good money.
Hey, Dr. Slip. I'll see if I can get you any of those samples.
You hear say this over her tap, apparently.
She is.
Apparently, she's communicating with someone.
Oh, hey, Slip.
I forgot Blaze.
Wait, how are you here, Blaze? You shouldn't be on this call. Damn it, Trixie, get him off the call. I want this private.
Hey, hang up. Yeah, it's all right. We'll see what we can do. See if we can get you something.
Oh, okay.
How quick do you need it?
It's something I'd like to study for a bit, but if you can bring me some, I would actually quite like that. This stuff might be pretty handy for medicinal purposes.
Okay.
Is he actually dealing drugs right now?
But
We're not dealing drugs. Just an informant wants some samples.
So it's a doctor.
You
He
guys
wants
are
to
just
have
moving
Study the
towards-
contents.
So
Yeah.
I
You guys are
assume
just
I
jumping
assume
into
we're
the
in
living
room,
room,
right?
Whoa,
Yeah.
one at a time, please. One at a time.
Go ahead.
Now, someone can
Bless
talk
you.
now.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay. One more?
There it is.
Okay, so you guys are dealing in this product. You just jumped to the top of the list of suspects.
We actually are not dealing with this product. I was speaking with the doctor.
And just for clarification, Dave, you actually wouldn't have heard that. I just said it just to talk to Jenny, but she's actually speaking over. I guess she talked out loud about the Dr. Slick part, but the thing I just said would be essentially through the phone to her ear or the tap.
Right.
Right, but on her end, she's talking about.
Yes. So yeah, that would be good. Suspect. Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
So DeWalt, in front of you have a couple gangbangers that want to sell some drugs.
DeWalt? Your name is DeWalt still?
Yes.
He's Space DeWalt.
Goodness.
We were in a hurry.
Whoa. We are not dealing in any sort of product. And now I'm going to step out from behind Stray Dog.
But it sure sounds like you're dealing in a product.
What we want to do is provide samples to a medical professional that wants to understand why this is hurting the people in our neighborhood. In our block, I mean.
Property values wouldn't.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, you have any idea who's selling this?
We have a few leads.
Hmm.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. That was not a question. That was a reaffirming.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it would be wise to concentrate our efforts together and solve this problem.
That
If we get
sounds like a wonderful plan. Oh, I'm so glad you thought of that.
I mean, he was pretty quick to judge us.
It's not the quickest I've been judged before.
I suppose that's also true.
That is good. Especially since you're masterful, heroic at the bar.
I want anyone who has... Actually, anyone can do... This will be a visual notice check at -4.
I get visual notice at +2.
Then it'll be at +2, or -2, so...
Does
Okay.
So do I.
body
Yeah,
language
this
come
will be
into play
visual.
here?
Nope, just visual.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Dave, do you know how to roll skill checks?
Well, the problem is on my skill check, I have that +2, so I was doing it to the side.
Okay. An easy way to do that
Go
is
ahead and tell me.
to drop the modifier box in the bottom left. I'm not sure if we use it too much in D&D, but you can drop that down to the -4, and then just double-click the notice die on your skill sheet.
There you
Just
go.
like that. All right. So, luckily with the new roll, because it actually would have failed, Trixie and DeWalt, in the midst of your conversation, you notice, as the skill says, a small spider-like robot, about the size of a hand, that is currently sitting on a shelf that is watching you. And the moment you see this thing, it starts to scuttle across the bookshelf to a window in the wall.
I'm going to use Ledger Domain to grab it.
All right, give me a roll. All right, now go ahead and take off the PowerPoint from the character sheet, Jenny, because we're keeping track of this
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So you activate the power,
Mhm.
and you let domain. So essentially, you go and you grab this thing to keep it from moving, and it's in the hand. It's starting to try to escape, but it's being held in place. It's next to there's a little small crack in the window. Actually, there's a small little hole at the bottom where a precision laser has actually cut out a sliver to allow this thing to actually go into. and it's trying to escape, but it's being held in your grasp for the moment.
Okay, if I can, I'll try and pull it back towards us, get it away from that.
It's
Crap.
small. Yeah, you can.
Okay. And,
Huh?
looked like something was watching us.
Would you be able to see who's watching us?
I can try and hack into it. I don't know how that's going to really work.
We'll do a bridge version, so I'll teach you the whole hacking thing. But we can give you a really quick version right now. Go ahead and give me a hacking roll. Now, as Trixie's doing this, as y'all notice this, and as Trixie does her manifestation of powers, so immediately, DeWalt, you would know that Trixie is a derogatory term called Zeke. They have psionic powers. She just manifested this power to stop this thing. Now, for all intents and purposes, Zeeks tend to be looked upon with fear. Even here within the Atlantica or in Boston, most people do not want to see or even be around a Zeke because, for one, there was a news report you heard about a week ago of some Zeke that blasted apart a family cooking stall and did unfortunately kill a few civilians. Luckily, no one was found that caused this, but that's the reason why people do not like Zeeks. Because one big incident happened years ago where a Zeke went to a police station and literally made everyone combust on fire and kill the entire police precinct inside a city. And so that caused riots, which killed a lot of people, a lot of Zeeks, a lot of non-Zeeks, but that started making laws and things being passed where they tend to have to be tagged to show who they are, and it caused a lot of issues. But just know the world does not like Zeeks that much. They're just barely tolerated within Boston.
Hursk,
Yes.
I want to remind you that I have a problem with stress triggers,
Yes.
and that still happens to me.
Okay. I wouldn't say this would be a stress situation right now, so
Okay, but yeah, just
Got
know
it.
that I still get the stress
we'll
triggers.
have some fun, don't worry.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, so real quick, before we move on too far,
Mhm.
can somebody explain to me why I had 3 die roll when I just have a D6 for notice?
You
It
exploded.
exploded.
So
you
whenever
roll-
you
Go for Trace.
whenever you roll skills in Savage Worlds, you roll what's called your skill die, which is the D6 that you're seeing in Notice right now. Since you are a wildcard character, which is all of us are wild cards, where all the players are wild cards within the world.
And important NPCs, like boss characters, or very important people, like the President of the United States, would be wild cards. Everyone else, like a standard street punk or like a standard vendor at a building or a car salesman, would be a non-wild card.
So since we're wild cards, we roll an additional D6 with the skill die that we roll. So from the start, we roll 2 die, our skill die and our wild card die. For pretty much everyone, the wild card die is a D6. There are different attributes you can use to increase that.
Or cybernetics.
Or cybernetics to increase it. There's things you can do to get it better. But everyone starts with a baseline of a D6 on the wild card die. Something specific to Savage Worlds, though. If you roll the maximum value on any die, then you roll 1 more of that die and add it to the total value. So on one of your die that you rolled a 6. So you rolled an additional D6 and added it to the total value.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Now, the wild die and the skill die are never added together. You take whichever's higher.
Okay.
And you can get a 1 on one or the other and still pass the check. But if you get a 1 on both of them, then it's a critical failure and there's nothing you can do to pass the check.
Something bad happens.
Alrighty.
Okay, so this robot is... Now, look at the robot very, very close. You can tell this is actually a micro-robotic hand.
Okay. Oh. Didn't we know somebody with that?
Yeah.
Dooley. Wait, what was his name?
What? Was it Mike? No, I thought it was a D.
I don't remember.
like Daniel or
To
something.
make it
like
easy, this is a different skin color. It's black.
Okay.
It is a somewhat not common, but it's an around cybernetic.
Okay, I did roll a hacking roll as well. I rolled a 5.
Okay, I'm working on my house for direction, so let me know. Okay, so you hack into the processing of this little hand. Now, as you do this, what's everyone else doing?
Is there any blood around? Is there anything that's around the apartment?
Are there any valuables around the apartment we're not getting paid?
I'm getting paid.
Fantastic Henry has a lot of trophies for winning awards at being fantastic.
Ooh, I am looking at those and trying to find the one that I should have won.
When you go in front of the display of fantastic trophies, Blaze, they get activated by Sensory Trigger, and a small fireworks display pops up showing fantastic.
I'm jealous.
That's gotta hurt.
He beat me out. Years running. It's okay. I don't have to worry about him anymore.
Aw.
So Paul, is there
You
anything?
could have nuked him.
Okay, so make up an apartment. It is, again, modest in cyberpunk terms. It is a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bath. The walls, again, are concrete. The floor is actually not concrete. It is dirty carpet.
You
Thick, dirty carpet.
W.
But it's
There.
actually, it's very, very nice in the fact that there's no damage. There's no disturbance. Like if someone entered forcibly, there's no signs of a fight. But you have the outline of chalk on the ground where Fantastic Henry supposedly dropped to the ground. And at one spot where his head or his mouth would be, there are flecks of the mouth and the eyes. There are flecks of blue tinted dry material. Again, it's blue.
Can I pick some up and put some in a vial?
It's dried, baked in with the carpet, so you begin pieces of the carpet, but yeah, you get a couple samples.
That kind of.
But you would expect really quick that's not going to be useful for anything.
Oh, not even if I give it to the doctor.
No, it's all dried up.
Nah, never mind then.
And
Why
it's
don't we
mixed with
take the
blood.
doctor his body?
Is his body still here?
No, just the outline.
Uh,
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to leave a body here. No, that was taken a long time ago.
Straight out
we
of
steal
like
the
a crime
body?
scene drama or something.
what if we go find and steal the body out of the morgue?
Ooh,
That's one way
You
to
want
do
to go
it.
steal the body?
that seems like a lot. We may not need that.
Yeah, I think then we might have to pay someone.
Yeah.
At that point in time, yes, we'd have to bribe.
Did I get anything from this hand?
No, okay, so you get entrance to the hand, and you see that it is linked by signal to about 400 feet out. And it's trying to return. And within, you get a couple of nodes within the interface or the architect of the hand that, again, gives you identification of maybe who it belongs to its goal, what is going on, to... You can tell me if you want to try anything with this, or anything specifically you want to do. Okay, I'll give you some hints or some examples.
Okay.
But essentially, you got into the electronics of the hand, robotic hand.
Okay. There was a red light on it that looked like it was watching us, right?
Yes, it does have a camera.
It doesn't have a camera.
It does have a camera.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yes.
So I suppose for now, I'd like to just try and disable it, and I'll just hold on to it for later.
Okay, give me
Does she
another
know
hacking
which-
roll, please.
Does she know which direction the thing was trying to go?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't like being watched.
Okay. It ran towards that little hole in the wall over there by the window. And I point to where, and I actually physically pointed like an idiot.
Oh,
Do that all the time.
Yeah.
I look in the crack in the wall, and where does it lead? Just outside?
So it's actually a mirror that's in the wall. It was cut by a miniature small laser that's on the little robotic hand, allow it gain entrance into the apartment, and that's how it gained entrance. You look outside the window, you turn off the tap feed for the shades, and you're hit with the actual view of the Boston landscape, which is just another structure across the street from it. But
So
no
the
one
only thing
out of
we
the
need-
obvious that's looking back.
So all we know is the guy that controls his hands within 400 feet.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll to try and shut this thing down?
The camera? Yes.
What, just the hacking roll again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I took object control, by the way.
Okay. Okay, so you cook off the camera. Poof. The red light turns off. Now you realize it's not a recording camera. This is a streaming camera. So someone is actively watching you at the moment. Immediately
Right.
you hear a click, and electricity voltage erupts from the robot hand into you, possibly.
Okay.
So we're going to do a touch attack against you. We'll do a d6.
You know I'm not physically holding the hand, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It still does it.
Okay. Okay.
Shocks the air.
It does.
Well-
all of you see like a couple prongs erupt from the hand, and you hear bzz, you hear like a snap as a couple arcs of electricity shoot around it to whatever thought was holding it, and yeah, nothing happens. But it has defensive measures.
But the camera is shut down.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted the whole thing to be disabled so I could like put it in a bag where it can't get out.
Okay, you do that at this point. You go ahead and you shut the whole entire thing down.
Okay.
Click.
Okay. Perfect. And I'll stick it in my bag and just hold on to it.
Okay. So we got the robotic hand that was spying on all of you. We got the room Fantastic Henry, but we have a couple of computer terminals, and we have a couple of locations of interest within Fantastic Henry's apartment. We have the actual case of exploding trophies for Fantastic. We have the computer terminal, and we also have his refrigerator.
I'm gonna raid the fridge.
And any other ones you can bring up that might sound interesting in an apartment that you might think might be there, let me know, and I'll let you know if it's going to be there or not. But I gave you the obvious ones. You go to the refrigerator and you throw it open, and inside you see, Ike, are a lot of bottles of milk.
Strange. Why would
Synthetic milk. Because there's no cows around.
Damn.
Synthetic soy milk. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Synthetics.
Hey, Blaze, you should see what he drinks.
Oh, I know what he drinks. It's probably like a Key Apple Peony or something like that.
Again,
That's what
more
you drink.
lactose.
Well,
Let me
it goes
see.
to say that if Blaze drinks it, Fantastic Henry might drink it too.
Yes.
Why does it have all this milk? Oh. Would I know any drink that would require that much milk?
White Russian.
Aside from milk?
It's just milk.
It is called
So much milk into your Blaze.
Too much milk. Moo Good Body Synthetic Soy Milk Protein. Oh,
Blaze, you need to start drinking this. I bet this is why he was so fantastic.
you
This
know,
is why. This is
You're
probably
right.
the reason why he beat you.
I'm gonna make my way back over to the trophy shelf. I'm gonna find the one that says Act News Network Broadcaster of the Year,
yes. It has
and I'm
that
gonna take it.
because Fantastic Henry is fantastic. When you go up front, it shoots out fireworks. Fantastic! And it says that. It goes, fantastic!
I'm gonna take it. Is what I'm gonna do, because I was supposed to win that one.
Then he goes, fantastic, Henry!
Turn it off.
I want to search the medicine cabinet.
Is there one? Maybe in
There
the bathroom?
should be. Yeah, in the bathroom should have medicine cabinet.
You go to the medicine cabinet, and inside are a lot of painkillers and just various mixes of drugs and narcotics. But back to the refrigerator, there is a abnormal amount of the Moo Good Body synthetic silk milk protein.
Can I open one of them?
I mean,
can.
there's something about this milk.
Yeah.
I see something about the milk.
What
What
color?
did you say the name of that company was?
It is white.
It was
Now,
the name.
inside the refrigerator, it is full of this stuff. There's about, we'll say, 12 cartons, or it's 12-gallon bottles.
Jeez. And it's white.
12
inside?
one-gallon bottles, yes.
Expiration date?
It expires in 3 weeks. It is brand new.
Brand spanking new 17.
So-
Just went shopping.
I'm gonna take one and pour it out down the sink.
Okay, looks like synthetic milk.
Ike, was it right? You knew some information about a company, Moose Goodbod.
Yes.
You think it could have been something different?
I could try contacting my buddy and asking him about it, but I don't think so.
Moose Goodbod sounds very similar to Moo Good Body.
That's
Just
true.
as is.
Yeah, I can give him a call.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna call up Doug Newman.
Now, Doug Newman, under your contacts, was he a temporary or a permanent?
He's permanent.
AMC Technology Entertainment. All right.
Yep.
You hit him over the tap, and you hear, "Oh, Ike, what can I do for you?"
Hey, the contact or the thing you gave me the other day for the sample or the blue liquid that somebody was working on. The name of that corporation was Muscabot, right?
Yes, Bruce Goodbod.
So I'm at a house here, and I was wondering, they have this milk that's called Moo Good Body Synthetic Soy Milk Protein. Could that have come from them?
That's a hell of a name.
That's what I thought.
No,
But she's going to
their
be
their
good
one
for-
brand is Moose Good Bod. We've investigated them for a while now. Never heard of Moo Good Body. Oh, it sounds pretty similar.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you think they could be connected somehow?
I can try to do some research. I'll get back to you.
That'd be appreciated. Do you want me to send you a picture of the carton?
Please. Ike, go ahead and roll me a
Okay.
persuasion roll.
Okay. What would that be under?
Persuasion. If you got it, then it's untrained.
Untrained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah, sweetness.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right.
Almost exploded twice.
So this means he will get back to you in a little bit with information about
How the hell did he roll
Moo Good Body.
untrained and get an 11?
Exploded on D6.
Yeah, his because remember, untrained you still roll a d6 while die.
You rolled a 6 and then a 5.
It's nice. It's very nice.
Blaze, do you want to see if you can find anything on this Moo Good Body milk?
Yeah, like in as far as the what's popping
Yeah.
up in the media.
Yeah,
I'll
just
take a
if
look.
any of the celebrities or anything have been using it recently. Or...
So yeah, what you're seeing,
I'll,
Dave, there's a lot of investigation going on.
Yeah.
I've got a news link that I can pop into and see if there's anything in any of the headlines around town.
Mhm.
No, there's not much.
Nope, no media reports of Moo Good Body synthetic silk milk protein. I can't pronounce it no more.
Can someone just make a basic Google search on that?
That'll be investigation DeepNet. If anyone tries it, it's at -2.
Well, I couldn't try it because I'm not skilled in it.
You could still roll an 11 like I did.
Yeah, but it's -2, -2.
Oh, okay, that's bad.
It's a -4.
So if anyone has investigation deep net, you can do a roll at -2.
Okay.
And Dave, deep net is just the internet essentially,
Okay.
or the deep, as it's called,
The deep webs.
the deep web. Yeah.
Well, maybe I should-
Paul, check your text.
So, if hacking is directly related to smarts, what kind of die do I get from that then?
Trying to understand the question there, Jenny.
So, if I take hacking,
Yes.
right, and you said the base stat is smarts, and my smarts is a D10. So, what does that?
It means
You
it all it does is link to how much it costs to raise.
Oh, okay.
So you can raise hacking fairly high until it starts costing extra to raise up the hacking skill.
I gotcha. Okay, so as long as I'm still under my amount of skill points, I'm fine.
Yeah, or just keep it level with what your shooting was.
Right, my shooting was 6, so
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Okay.
Same thing. Okay. Okay.
Now, if anyone has got investigation deep web, you can still roll investigation. So one thing for you there, Dave, if you do roll a skill that's not specialized, it's at -2. So if you have investigation that's not deep web, you can still roll it, but it's at -2. If you don't have that at all, then it's going to be a straight unskilled roll.
And what's unskilled?
It's on your character sheet. It's a D4 at -2.
Well, I'm sitting here looking for that thing you sent earlier that showed the skills and then the sub skills. Because I don't remember seeing deep web when I took newspapers.
Sorry, global data net. That's what it is. So global data net would be the straight internet. Newspapers would you would not really use
okay.
newspapers unless you go to an area that has actual newspapers. So it'd be like probably pre-war stuff going on.
So in reality, when I typed newspaper, I meant to type global data.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Paul, check your text message.
My phone or
Yeah, your phone.
oh, that's why. Sorry, my phone was charged. A second.
And yeah,
Okay, so I got a whopping 10.
that's pretty good.
That's really good, yeah. You only need 4 to pass in most
Well,
situations.
then there was. Oh, that's right. But it was at a -2.
hmm So
So-
that 12 drops to 10.
Yeah. Because I forgot to put it on the modifier.
Oh my gosh, there's so much on hacking.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna go Discord real quick.
Do.
Are you just like sleeping on this couch there, Stray Dog?
I step out of the room to make a phone call.
Okay.
So, during this time, I'm kind of thinking ahead to what our next lead is with the Bloody Hive nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
Can I search his computer terminal that he's got here for any of the VIP passes that he would have had to that nightclub?
Probably.
He has a pass that is expired. It's been used from the Bloody
Uh-huh.
Hive nightclub as of 2
Okay.
days ago.
And so he doesn't have a regular pass there.
No, it was invite only.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to this place.
Yeah.
Did we learn anything from the global data net roll?
Oh, well, okay. Ooh, good roll. Yes, you find out that there is a new product that has just been released called Moo Good Body Synthetic Soy Milk Protein that has not hit shelves yet, but a few select clientele have been able to acquire this to review the taste of the synthetic soy milk protein. That has happened within... forgot the name, the place, within
Bloody hell.
Beacon Hill.
I see what's happened.
Gosh dang it.
Does
What
it
do
have
you,
to say how much a bottle's worth?
A bottle is each 100 credits. Which is ridiculous. A standard milk would probably be like 20 credits.
There's like 40 bottles in there.
It's like 12.
Okay.
$11 now, because
Because one was poured out, yeah.
Chick
He
poured one out.
just poured out 100 credits worth of milk.
Yeah, way
Good
to
job.
waste money, whoever you are.
So, is there any terminology used on this invite that Henry received to the Bloody Hive nightclub? Like any special code words that he had to use to get in, or
Nope, it was a passcode that has been used to gain entrance. He was only there for 1 hour. That's all he can use it for, is time.
okay? God, how are we gonna get in that? Okay, I'm still thinking.
has my contact called me back yet?
You get a ring over your tap, Ike.
Good answer.
Hey, Ike, I got some information for you. It seems that Moo Good Body is actually a sub-corporation of Moose Good Bod.
Sub corporation.
Yeah, they were actually just opened up. They're created about a month ago.
And do you know what they're specialized in? Like, what are they doing?
Food products.
Just basic food products?
Expensive food products.
Expensive? How expensive we talking?
Well, they got this damn jug of milk for 100 credits, which is ridiculous. Which is, yeah, it's a synthetic soy milk protein. They also got some stuff about tofu and looks like authentic squirrel meat, which is kind of weird.
Authentic squirrel meat. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Anything else, Doug?
No, just that. The headquarters are in, actually, new building. I believe it's in Roxbury.
Roxbury?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alright. Hang on.
Roxbury, that's the hybrid area, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Roxbury's the hybrid area.
Okay.
Alright, so my contact called me back. He told me that our Muscabad Corporation is involved in this Moo's Good Body, and it's actually a sub-corporation of the main company. And their whole goal is to make like very expensive food products, as this milk we got here that's selling by 100 credits a bottle. They've also made some authentic squirrel meat and some very expensive tofu. And yes, their HQ is in Roxbury.
Authentic squirrel meat?
It
Yeah, I
is
know, right?
all the rage right now in the upper echelon.
Authentic squirrel meat.
Like if you can eat squirrel meat, then you're in.
Is that how it is? How expensive this is, please?
You guys have the address to this corporation?
I'm assuming he gave it to me, but he said the HQ is just in Roxbury, so I'm pretty
Real
sure.
quick, Global.net will show its actual location within Roxbury.
Okay. Well, what's up? Good.
Oh, so I was just gonna say, I think we have two destinations that we can choose from now.
Well, I was gonna ask what time of day is it, because if it's still not nighttime, then we can go head over to Roxbury. Unless, I need the map to see how far it would take to get us to Roxbury.
I think it's just one sector over.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't take us long to get over there.
I think it's still morning, right? Because Stray Dog picked us up in the morning because
Yeah.
Peter had to sleep off his.
It's high.
So yeah, I guess we could head over to the corporation.
Okay, so we've got the corporation, we've got the
Nightclub.
hive, we've got Beacon Hill.
Which is where the hive is.
Oh, Beacon Hill is where the hive is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I think we got to go to the corporation.
Roxbury is the corporation.
Yeah.
Don't you think we should have some more concrete evidence before we go to them? Because what's to say they don't just kill us if they find out we're sniffing around and don't really have anything yet?
Then we could wait till tonight and go to the blood hive.
Yeah.
Figure out a way in there to sneak in.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
gonna be very difficult to get in. A nightclub in Beacon Hill is pretty exclusive most times.
don't
we might
forget
have to-
about our,
Blaze, you can talk your way in there, pal?
well,
Hive?
what about our friend that we saved his life?
Oh yeah, Randy Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that's you guys are talking about him, but
I mean,
Yeah.
he's only 12, but his parents kind of owe us too, right? And I mean, they live in Beacon Hill.
That's true. We can contact them.
I mean, it can't hurt to try.
We also might need to make a trip by Talus and get you guys some upgrades if we're gonna go to this nightclub.
No.
what do you mean by upgrades?
Better
Oh.
clothes.
Yeah, Blaze, honey, you can't upgrade me enough to be able to get into that nightclub. I might have to be sitting this one out.
Yeah.
Or find another way inside.
The only thing I could do, Blaze, is say that I'm your bodyguard.
From what I was plan, I'm gonna take a real quick piss.
That's the only thing I could do, Blaze.
All right.
If you walk
Okay.
in, I could go with you.
We'll just get you. Do you have a finely tailored suit? Perfectly fit.
Do I look like I have a Miley Taylor suit, or do I know what a suit is?
We'll have to get that.
Hey, how do you find out what your advanced ability is?
Advanced ability.
In regards to which ability?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Choose one skill linked to your advanced ability. You begin play with that skill at D6.
Oh, you chose one, right? As a neo-human, right?
No, he didn't. So essentially, Dave, if you go back to your that little plus terminal for the character summary, you actually have 22 skill points, not 20. Not 20.
Okay. Cool.
So that can be a combination of specializations or strength skill.
Okay.
All right, what is the plan of action?
I'm gonna. Is there any way I could do like a body scan of Ike to kind of send some measurements over to Talus and get him a suit for this night?
Oh yeah, tap in the face do that. You get a measuring a measuring application that can measure everything.
Okay.
I look at Trixie. Are you checking Ike out?
Wait, what?
Are you checking Ike out right now? This is weird.
Just stay perfectly still, right there.
I'm just squinting at him the entire time he's doing this.
He might be.
Then in a few seconds, you get full measurements
Okay.
from the front.
All right, okay.
No. What do you want me to turn for? What? I go turn.
Or just stand completely still and I start walking around him.
Okay. I just have this very confused look on my face as I try
Blaze
to
is
not
really
look weird.
checking that Ike right now.
I just shake my head.
All right, I'll get these sent over to Talos, and you will be good to go.
Ask a question. Would they allow any weapons in the nightclub?
None.
Hell no.
Not visible.
So Beacon Hill is the rich part of Boston, which means not even a pistol or a knife is allowed. So if you get caught with anything, the only people allowed with weapons is the private security within Beacon Hill. And they are investigating every checkpoint into Beacon Hill. Any item found is immediately arrested and thrown in jail.
Well, I guess I get to leave my swords and my pistol behind.
Which means you either leave it behind or you find another way to bring it in. Because they will be searched through checkpoints. And that's the only way standard into Beacon Hill. Like I said, APF does not investigate. So the Atlantica Police Force does not actually go into Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill has their own security police force, which is much more thorough and much more in depth on what they do. And fast.
We did it at Disarm when we picked up the kit at Beacon Hill, though. So I'm trying to remember how that.
We didn't go into any establishments in Hilda.
Yeah, but they're searching. They're going to be searching for weapons at the checkpoints.
So what are you saying? That I could hand my weapons over to these contacts you have and they'll get them to me?
I'm trying to remember.
How did we do it before?
So the couple ways. I'll give out the couple ways to do it. Use contacts. Use a street credit to get access into it. You can try to hide it within the vehicle. How they search it could be various ways. They can use electronic scan. They can use a visual scan. They might be bored and just let you go if they're having a bad day or whatever. Fight your way through, or find a way through that's not by checkpoint. But all vehicles are tagged to enter into Beacon Hill. So if one is going through that's not tagged, they're getting pulled over.
Does your limo can go through Beacon Hill?
Not on normal days, but depends on who it's carrying.
Wait. You said cars that are tagged can go into Beacon Hill, and they're searched?
Essentially, they're flagged that they're in Beacon Hill. So if a car is within Beacon Hill that's not tagged, they'll get investigated, pulled over, and find out why they're there without being tagged.
I'd have to talk with Peter about that. I'm not sure.
My truck's still tagged.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, we don't even have to worry about Peter. So we could just go straight through the checkpoint since his car is
Tags last anywhere from a couple hours to permanent residence. So most lucky you had was a temporary tag, Stray Dog.
I call Randy Jackson's parents.
I mean, that was my idea from the beginning. I think that's a good idea.
I have a feeling that they're not going to be very willing to help us.
Probably not. We nearly got their kid killed.
Per his request.
Who is this? I don't recognize this call. How do you have my number?
I'm the guy that you hired to babysit your child.
Fuck off. Click.
Apparently, that's not an option for us.
Just to reiterate, most often when you do a job, they're run and done. Certain situations you might get a hold of them people, but once it's done, they tend to not want to be back in contact. Although Randy Jackson was a different case because it was a babysitter case instead of like a corporation case.
I call Randy Jackson himself.
Wait. What about Mr. Jax?
Do we want to get Jax involved in this? He'll take a cut of whatever we get if we get anything. And if we don't get anything, then he'll probably request payment for information.
Who says that he has to know we're even working on this? What if we just call him and say, hey, do you have anything going on right now? You really think that he's not involved in this? He's got to be. He doesn't even have to know that we're working on this.
I can.
Yeah,
I'll
but
call
with
him.
his resources, he could find out.
What have we done? Nothing, really.
I have built quite a rapport with him in the past.
I think he hates you.
Yeah, that's the first step to someone liking you.
Oh my
All right.
Hey, Paul, I have a question for you, really quick.
Yes.
That little bug that was in the room,
Mm-hmm.
it was transmitting back to someone, right?
Yes. 400 feet away.
Now, wouldn't that someone have to also be transmitting to the bug to give it instructions?
He was directly controlling it by kind of like wire feed, but that was shut off when Trixie turned the thing off.
Okay. Never mind.
I'll call Jax.
The tap you have called is no longer in service. Hold on 1 second. Click. Hello.
Hello. Who am I speaking to?
This would be Mrs. Jax.
Ah, Mrs. Jax. I am looking for Mr. Jax.
Mr. Jax might not be available right now. What can I help you with?
Well, we were just calling as a group just to see if there was anything going on right now. Looking for our next assignment.
You're looking for a job. How many on the crew is looking for a job?
Yes, we are looking for a job.
How many on the crew are looking for a job? What is your size?
We've never.
7.
Well, he wears
what?
a medium.
It'd be about 5.
I'm tapped into Blaze's tap, so.
Oh, 5. Okay. There's 5 of us.
No, too much, too expensive, too dangerous. This might be to your suit.
Which
I
suit?
do have something available. This is in Back Bay.
Back.
Back Bay. That is quite a journey. Details.
There is a package to be picked up and delivered to Beacon Hill.
So it's just a simple delivery job. What's the pay on it?
1 second. This is a simple package transfer. This is only 6,000 credits. Should be done within a couple hours if you want.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll just grab me some of this new protein drink that I've got. Just get a little bit of energy. See if we can knock that one out. Could you send me the details for pickup?
You formally accept this contract?
Yeah. Right.
Tyler, we also need the ticket for Beacon Hill.
To get it to Beacon Hill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Assuming that this includes tags to be able to enter Beacon Hill, and we don't typically have that just ourselves.
This will include transportation to Beacon Hill, yes.
Okay. So transportation into Beacon Hill, done within the few hours. Awesome. Hey,
Where's the
have you
delivery
actually
fee?
heard of this new drink that I am drinking? This new thing called Ooh Good
Do you
Body.
accept the
Synthetic
contract
Flavor?
or not?
Yes, I already said yes.
Transmitting the coordinates now in clicks.
It's okay, Blizz.
I miss Mr. Jax.
They
What
are
the-
never much help, though.
No, they all business.
They hate you.
I mean, that was just so weird. Why did it say that? And then she picked up.
Because Mr. Jax is most likely dead.
No, don't say that.
Did he even have a Miss Jack? Did you guys even know?
Well, I don't think that's.
Mr. Jax wasn't his real name.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
that
all
he's
named
Mr.
Jax.
Jax.
So the Jax is the name used for the third-party identity to link a corporation to a group, which is what you are.
Okay.
So, what the coordinates she sent us, our first stop for this little mini job, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Back Bay package.
Yeah, coordinates to Back Bay. She sent them over, right?
Mhm.
All right, let's go there first.
Okay.
Yeah, guess we can head over there. You're driving, right?
Yeah, of course I'm driving.
Oh, I didn't know if you like wanted me to drive or.
No. No.
Oof,
No.
that's
Absolutely not.
Yeah. DeWalt, do you want to come with us?
Sure. As long as I get a cut.
Of course.
No.
No.
You want a cut of my reward? I want a cut of the pay for delivering the package.
Give me a second while I get the information set up.
It's only fair, Stray Dog.
Well, Stray Dog doesn't care about no blue milk shit.
good. Hey, this is a job that we are getting paid for now.
Yes, that's all he cares about.
Can we swing by this address before we head that way?
What address is it? Where is it?
It's, the address to my tailor in South End.
Yeah, we can stop.
Hey, Roxy.
There's a dog.
That's mine.
Perfect.
Yeah, that wasn't s'mores. It is s'mores.
She got startled.
Okay, so with destination at hand, what does the group wish to proceed next?
Well, I guess we're going to Blaze's tailor.
Apparently.
Just have a quick stop. I already sent Ike's measurements over to the tailor, so he should have it done by the time we get there.
Is that what you were staring at my ass for?
Oh yeah, I was just scanning.
Oh, you were scanning. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Whatever you say, Blaze. Now all I know is when we go back to the Ugly Duckling, you're sitting on the opposite end of the bar from me.
Oh, that's fine, I guess.
The drive to the tailor is fairly uneventful.
Yeah, it's in South End. The tailor is.
And back to Southie, back to your home territory.
Mm-hmm.
As you're driving back through South End, there are several ambulances driving sporadically around. You actually come across 4 of them to South End. Being loaded with people, you do catch a glimpse of, well, people having violent seizures.
Looks like it's spreading worse.
Jeez.
We got to get this figured out. This can't be happening.
As you drive by, you come across a snuggly duckling where there's an ambulance out front.
Uh-oh.
Stop.
Stop the car. Hop out and head towards the entrance of the Snuggly Duckling.
Currently, there is a gurney being wheeled into the back of the ambulance with Lily on top.
What?
What the fuck?
I go running over there.
Ma'am, please stand back. The EMT is telling you. She's unconscious. She is strapped in. Her eyes roll to the back of her head.
What happened?
We've got a call. It seemed to be a drug overdose. We're taking her to the local hospital.
No.
And they quickly push you back and
Lily
load her
doesn't
to the
do
ambulance.
drugs. Lily,
Is Dr. Slick in the building?
No.
I'm calling him right now.
Okay.
I just pull out my tap and start calling him.
Give me a persuasion roll, please.
Persuasion.
Nice.
Trixie, what's going on?
Do you know what's going on at the Snuggly Duckling?
I just got a call that something happened to Lily.
Yeah, they're taking her in an ambulance. They said it was a drug overdose. Lily doesn't do drugs.
She doesn't do drug, but I'm bogged down right now. Can you go in there and see what's going on?
They won't let me in.
They will let you into the ambulance. You can go back. You can go to the bar itself. Decide
Oh,
right
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go check it out and wait for you to get here. They're taking her to the hospital right now.
now. Okay.
I don't really want to let them take her.
Investigate that. I'm gonna check on Lily.
All right, I'll go in the bar then.
Okay.
And I head quickly into the bar.
I'll follow behind.
Inside the bar, there is a bit of panicked people. There's a couple of extra hired hands which are trying to calm the scene down. As everyone's going on, what happened to Lily? What happened? People kind of brutally strange. One of the people sees you, Trixie, and it's a middle-aged Mexican individual. He comes in and goes, Trixie, what happened? I've never seen Lily pass out before. What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. What happened?
We got a new shipment of just supplies earlier in the day. She was mixing some drinks, and then
Show me the new supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Come to the back. He brings you to the back loading dock for this place. And there is, on the counter, with the mixed drink, is a carton of the Moo Good Bod synthetic silk milk protein.
Really? Was it opened?
Yes. There's actually a glass sitting next to it that is half full. You can see the lipstick of where Lily drank from it.
I look at the guy. Go get rid of all this stuff. Edit every.
Well, wait. We don't want to get rid of it. We need to give this to Dr. Slick.
Well, take it. Take one carton. Get rid of the rest.
No, why not? Why?
What if the carton of milk is containing the drug?
Well, that's why I tried dumping it out in the sink.
No shit.
Well, why didn't anything happen to Blaze?
Yeah, Blaze drank some.
He did?
No, I didn't drink any of it.
Yeah, I didn't hear
He
this
didn't drink
drinking.
it. Yeah, no.
I thought you drank a bottle.
Oh no, I was trying to get more information out of Mrs. Jax by saying I have this new protein drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should just leave it here and wait for Dr. Slick to get here.
Dr. Slick's going to be a while.
Regardless. Just don't let anybody
I'll
touch
put it in the refrigerator. I'll put it in the refrigerator and just keep it locked up. I'll make sure no one
Yeah.
touches this stuff.
Don't let anybody touch it.
Okay. All right. He goes and he starts putting it away and he goes, people, calm down. We'll get some more drinks out here. It won't be Lily. It'll be Susie. And there's just groans collected. People are like, she can't make a damn drink worth anything. She makes my order wrong all the time. People start walking out and they're like, shit.
Dang it, Susie.
Damn it.
What? Just trying to make drinks good. I try to experiment a little bit.
They pay for drinks, not experimentations.
What's the fun in that?
All right.
She goes
So,
to
I
making
think
drinks at the bar.
We need to move a bit quicker on this now.
Yep.
From back
Yeah.
way. Hill.
Yeah, we got.
Here's what I'm thinking with this nightclub. I'm thinking that they're using it somewhat as a front to distribute this stuff, or at least set up deals to distribute it.
It sounds like that. Yes.
Which means we got to get one of us inside.
Can only really be Blaze.
And I'm thinking me, and then I've got some upgrades for you, Ike.
Upgrades.
Yeah, that's why we stopped by the tailor.
Oh, it's the suit.
And probably get you in there as well.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Let's
I don't
proceed
know
to
what
go
to
to
do.
Back Bay.
I don't know what to do.
We can't worry about Lily for now.
Well, I'm gonna be worried about Lily.
I know.
I think the best thing we can do for Lily is figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We need to head to Back Bay, pick up this
But
package.
I did tell Dr. Slick that I would meet him here.
He'll understand, I think.
Alright, I guess I could just send a quick message on the tap telling him that we're gonna keep looking. And, yeah, I'll do
Tell him
that.
about the milk. Tell him about the milk.
Paul, I'm gonna send him a message telling him where we're headed and about the milk.
Keep it safe. Don't serve it. Find the son of a bitch who gave this to us.
Okay. Can I ask, the people in the back of the bar, who's our regular delivery guy, truck?
Who shipped us? Who shipped us the milk?
Well, that's the thing. This actually isn't part of the shipment, but Lily saw the price of this stuff. She wanted to try it. This came from, well, hell, it came from Beacon Hill. Who would want to try this stuff? It's for the rich folk.
From Beacon Hill.
Everything leads back to Beacon Hill.
Okay. You didn't see the truck? There weren't any, like, markings on it or anything like that?
No, it was a delivery truck.
Okay.
I mean, I signed off on it myself.
Alright. Also, now might be a good time to go back through the feed that I downloaded off of the camera outside of Fantastic Henry's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody interested in doing that?
Going over the
Yeah,
feed, you see DeWalt enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's also a couple of street punks that come by. They don't go into the room. They stand there for about 15 minutes. It's about an hour before DeWalt shows up.
Mm-hmm.
They're on their tap, and it looks like they may be trying to get entrance. One bangs on the door, and then they leave.
You're probably trying to get their fix.
But the street punks have a unusual tattoo.
Okay.
It is that of a blue wasp on their shoulder.
Blue wasp on their shoulder. Well, I'm assuming if anyone was streetwise, they might be able to know what that tattoo means.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, I'm corporate, so I wouldn't know anything about it.
Would I know anything about him, Paul? Given my background?
If anyone's got anything to do with street gangs, you can roll it.
Yeah.
I do.
I have only corporate.
Okay. For you, Stray Dog, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Go to my character sheet and look at my hindrances.
So, Paul, I built a character through a Savage Worlds creator,
Yeah.
and it looks like I'm actually missing a skill on mine.
You know which one it is?
I just am missing. I can pick another skill. Like I still have points available. Is what I'm saying.
And yes, Stray Dog, that actually is true. You wouldn't know anything about this.
I wouldn't.
No.
Really?
Not about these guys, yeah.
All right.
All right, you get to the clothing shop for Blaze's tailor.
I'll enter.
Yes.
Talus. Great work. I see it right there.
Yes. This will be quite a significant thing. Quite, really, really quick, Blaze, to make this. Really, really late notice.
Yes, I'll explain in detail at a future time. Right now, I'm kind of in a hurry. Could you get it packed up for me?
Oh, you want to leave with it right now? You
Yes.
can go in the changing room.
Oh, not for me.
What? No, good boy. I make things for you, no one else. Why would you
There'll
do
be
this
a
to
couple-
poor Talus?
They'll be accompanying me, Talus. It's for me, just not directly for me.
Okay. I'll package it up.
Thank you.
He does that. He gives you a nice carry-on bag of the suit.
Thank you so much, Talus. You are the best.
Oh, I know.
And I'll tip him 250 credits.
Okay. Always a pleasure, Blaze.
Blaze got the money.
And then I'm back out.
All right. Those of you out waiting in the truck see Blaze come out with a suit bag.
Is that for me?
You know it is.
Get back into the bullet hole-ridden truck of Stray Dog. Where to next?
Jackasses.
We didn't do it. You did it.
Is this really gonna fly in Beacon Hill?
I don't know.
No,
we don't
we
have really any plan right now.
So we go to Back Bay, and we have. Mrs. Jack said that we'd have transportation inside of
Into Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill. Maybe it's a truck, like a delivery truck or some sort that we're going to be able to drive through. That they have tagged for their company.
All right. Well, let's go to Back Bay then.
Then at that point, we can stash everybody in the delivery truck and drive through Beacon Hill.
So, just to create what the kind of clues we have right now, we do have the Moose Good Bod Corporation, the new one that is within Roxbury. That's point of investigation. You did accept a job from Mrs. Jax to go from Back Bay into Beacon Hill. We have the nightclub in Beacon Hill. We also have the symbol of the gang members out front of Fantastic Henry with the blue wasp on the shoulder.
Yeah, but nobody knows anything about that.
Well, there are ways to find out about gang members. There's one prominent gang location place in Boston.
Oh God, we do not want to go there.
We don't want to go to East T. I think that's a last resort, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do we want to go to the fancy nightclub, or do we want to go to Gangland?
It sounds like more fun.
Remember, you did accept a job, which
Yes.
means
Yeah.
you got to do it.
I think we should go to Back Bay for sure.
Okay, so while Ike and myself are infiltrating this nightclub, I say maybe the rest of you investigate around like the rest of the club.
Yeah, we're gonna search the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if there's maybe any points of entry that they're trying to keep quiet or.
Yeah, I for sure can't get in, so I'm gonna be outside. Definitely.
Okay.
So I guess we arrive in Back Bay.
Okay. So Back Bay is composed of all of the high-end, the expensive, the rich corporations. The highest corporations belong in Back Bay. That is Emperor Pharmaceuticals, that are the biggest within the Atlantica government. Checkpoint into Back Bay, again, will be fairly thorough. Not as big as Beacon Hill,
Okay.
but will be fairly thorough. So as you approach the roadblock into Beacon Hill in Stray Dog's truck, what do you do?
Who is doing the roadblock into Beacon Hill?
It is the local Beacon Hill police force.
The local Beacon Hill Police Force?
Yeah, not APF, not the Atlantica. It is corporate security.
That makes sense for Beacon Hill, actually.
Regulation only allowed within Beacon Hill is a licensed small arms munition that is holstered.
Wait, I thought we were going to Back Bay first.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Back Bay is that. Back Bay has a little bit less security. Beacon Hill is all the homes.
Okay.
Back Bay is the corporation. Well, the offices are.
Okay, because she said on the phone that we would have transportation to Back Bay.
No, from
Or to Beacon.
transportation from Back Bay into Beacon Hill.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll be more clear next time with that.
So wait, we have to pass a checkpoint to get into Back Bay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beacon Hill has the most security. Back Bay has less.
So we should be fine though, right?
No, like,
Well,
you're
most of us only carry small arms.
This is true.
Except
That's
for
all I've
small
got is small arms.
arms.
I
Okay.
heard my rifle in the undercarriage of the truck.
All right. In that case, DeWalt, I want you to go ahead and give me a hiding check. If you don't have stealth hiding, just be stealth at -2.
Okay, stealth at minus.
Ooh, yeah.
Not bad.
Ooh, yeah.
This will be an opposed roll, by the way. So you do hide it fairly thorough in the undercarriage of the truck, DeWalt. Do you approach the checkpoint, Stray Dog?
Yeah.
All right. You are told to stop by the local security. And
All right.
this one, they have no trucks, no vehicles, but they have 2 watchtowers that do have miniguns on them, which are scanning around the area for the entrance.
Okay.
You see one of the security guards come up. He snaps on the window with his knuckles on his gloved hands.
I roll down.
Business within Back Bay.
Pickup and delivery.
Where are you headed?
Oh, we are headed, and I'll send over the address that was sent from Mrs. Jacks.
Back Bay Garage Structure 7A.
Oh, you actually sent them. I see.
Okay, real quick. Remember, the jobs you get from Jax are usually not legal.
Oh,
It's the reason why you do them. Think of another reason.
forgot about that.
Yeah. Usually the Jax people are not for legal jobs. That's why you use them. So you don't want to use the garage thing.
Where is
But
the
to make it
action
easy to
stuff?
get everyone acclimated, we'll go ahead and just give a generic excuse. We'll go more into the detail, the nitty gritty as we move along. First session, we'll go past it for easy going.
Okay.
I'll bring it slowly into line how it should be. Quick talk back and forth. The security goes, "All right, go along. You're tagged for 2 hours for pickup and delivery, whatever it is. Then get out of here."
Okay.
Alrighty.
And you see that he actually scans probably the VIN number that's given through the tap feed. onto a data pad he has in front of him.
Okay.
And on the actual dash of the truck, a little pop-up pops up of time that starts down right now, 2 hours.
All right.
We gotta work
Let's
fast.
make this quick.
Yeah.
All right, and he slams, doesn't slam, but he taps the side of the truck and he goes, move along, go ahead.
Ugh. Okay.
Jackass.
Yeah.
Corporate
At least
security.
we got through though.
All right, here we go.
All right. You drive, and as you're driving, you get to the garage. Now, you're within the expensive part of Boston. So you're seeing the expensive flying vehicles, the hovering bikes, cars, trucks, whatnot. Everything here shows wealth. More than most of what you can achieve for lifetimes, as you would expect, which is why you're kind of doing this. You go to the parking garage, which is actually currently half empty. You go to the agreed upon location, and there are two vehicles. There is a sedan, and there is a motorcycle. At the sedan, at the back is a Latina woman who is smoking a cigarette in very, very expensive work suit. An expensive work suit.
That's gotta be Mrs. Jax.
Well,
Yep.
probably. Do we want to all get out or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Once I get out, we made it!
You don't need to be so loud, honey.
If I wasn't,
I
people would get
apologize for my
suspicious.
friend.
If I drop this persona and someone notices me, it could spell disaster. It could ruin the whole thing.
Just deliver the package. The money will be transferred after it is done, and she hands you a temporary credit chip.
Okay. And
Okay.
Agreed
Thank
upon
you.
6,000 credits.
Where are we delivering this to?
I sent the coordinates already to Blaze. And it's the one that's going to be the Beacon Hill Motagu Corporation to drop off.
Okay, and you said we'd have transport there?
You know, transport, we can give you codes to go past the checkpoints.
Oh, so we're in our sedan
Yes.
or our SUV.
Or if you want to acquire transportation, that is on you. But these codes will work.
Will they get us in there with our weapons?
You won't be scanned, I'll put it that way.
Perfect.
Although if you use
As-
them, you'll draw attention to yourselves.
As for additional transportation, I see you are just one person and you have two vehicles here with you.
She smiles when you say one person.
Yes, you're just one person. I can tell you are all alone.
Can
And your point
What's that?
being?
Just pinches the bridge of his nose. Blade.
I
Blade.
think that it would be a vast improvement on the success possibility of this mission if we could borrow this sedan for the mission.
She actually cracks a smile for the first time. And she goes, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Your vehicle is sufficient with the codes I'm giving you.
Well, can't help. Oh,
As Blaze is looking at bullet holes.
yeah.
She pats you on the cheek. Maybe if you're a little more handsome. And she motions to the guy on the bike. And she gets into the car. And when she opens the door to her car, you see there are several cyborg bodyguards within the car. And she closes the door. And the guy who is on the motorcycle opens up a little bag at the back and pulls out a metal briefcase and hands it to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Was this whole situation a stress trigger for me?
No.
I mean, tapping him on
Well,
the face.
maybe for being that, yeah, I'd say, yeah. Go ahead and roll your spirit for being called ugly, essentially, by her.
Don't you have that pheromone edge and shit?
I do. I have a lot of stuff.
And the attractive edge.
Yeah.
Attractive, charismatic, and tailored pheromones.
Well, use just stuff right now until I change out to what they should be. But for now, go with the whole +6 bonus you have. Go ahead and roll your spirit though.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, you don't explode, but you're very, very definitely stung by her words.
Mm-hmm. I don't show it though. I smile and just kind of give her like double finger guns to like play it off like it was playful banter.
And the guy on the bike goes, "Here are the codes to entrance into Beacon Hill," and he transfers the room from the tap to your tap.
I'll send him over to Stray Dog.
Quick question.
Yes.
How much time does that buy us in Beacon Hill?
2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No,
2
we're
hours?
We're 2 hours in where we're at
In
now.
Back Bay.
We don't.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. You have a destination drop-off into Beacon Hill, which means you go to where you need to go and then you leave. If you do erratic driving patterns, you're investigated upon.
So, just real quick, when she said that to Blaze, I wanted to make it as if her door handle shocked the shit out of her when she tried to open it.
Don't.
No, not like, you know what I mean.
Not a
Just
taser.
static electricity when she goes to open it. Just a little.
Roll me a what skill? Just roll me a straight spirit there, Trixie. Okay. She goes to open the door handle. You cause a bit of a feedback, and she freezes for a second, but makes no emotion when she does. And you see that at her neck, a couple lines of circuitry flare for a second.
Oh,
And
shit.
then she goes back into the car.
Okay. I feel
Yep.
better anyway. Bitch.
Damn.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
I think we may have to find alternate transportation while within Beacon Hill.
Yeah, because she said that our vehicle would be sufficient.
For this
No.
mission, but not
For
for
this
our
mission.
mission.
Not for our mission.
Well, do all of us need to go on the other
Yeah.
mission as we're
You
driving
don't.
through?
Dave, in this game, if anything happens, you want all your resources available.
Okay.
This game can get very deadly very quickly.
Essentially, the way this game kind of goes, what we're doing right now, we're going through a large build-up phase of what's going to go into the result phase, which can go bad very fast.
And
So,
if Blaze is left alone in a bad situation,
It goes bad very fast.
worse.
And that's why I'm staying with Blaze.
Things get splody.
You're in for a treat.
Can we just make like the truck broke down in front of or close to wherever Blaze and Bodyguard are going?
Yeah.
Because they'll just force us to throw it out.
yeah. I think it's definitely a good idea for us to drop off this package first and have that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we can try and figure out how we'll traverse Beacon Bay from there on.
Here's an idea that I had. If we go to the drop-off location and leave your truck there,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't seem suspicious that we're having to stay
Right.
a long time at the drop-off location.
Right.
From there, we can either find some kind of transportation, or if it's close enough, just walk over.
Yeah.
That works.
The
Okay.
package is, by the way, for you, Blaze, very heavy.
I try not to show that.
Okay. Well, again, it's abnormal.
Can I open it?
There's a clear lock on it. It shows with the tap through your interface.
Okay. Well, I
She
won't
didn't
try.
she didn't say it needed to remain closed.
Yeah, she didn't say that.
It's usually assumed upon to remain closed.
I say that this mission here, this delivery mission, we tried to do the least amount of tampering with as possible. We just drop off and be done, and then maybe borrow a delivery truck from the corporation that we're going to, something like that.
Yeah. We liberate one.
Mm-hmm. And then return it, obviously.
Yes.
And because if we don't, then we won't get your car back.
No. And that's literally, having that car literally gave me a hindrance, all right?
Yeah.
So
Well, we have
definitely need to get that back.
needed your car on multiple occasions. Like,
Yeah.
super helpful. So, okay, so we're going to head to the drop-off location. You have the coordinates, right, Blaze?
Yes.
So you're
Yeah.
totally driving, right?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Blaze sits all the way in the back.
No,
was
I sit
kidding.
shotgun so I can talk to Stray Dog.
No, I said shotgun.
That's right. Oh, I just yell across the car to Stray Dog.
Yeah, because you used to like pretending it was a limo.
That's right, yeah. I sit, oh, yeah, in that little, like, half seat in the back. I sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
that's where we're going.
Okay, you upload the signal to allow transportation into Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill, again, is all the residential areas of the rich people. Also where the nightclub is, where all the good action happens for very, very rich folk. When you
Hey,
get
Trixie,
to...
do you think you could spoof that signal to buy us more time in here?
What do you mean?
Hack it, change it, so instead of being 5-10 minutes, it's 5-10 hours.
Oh, are we on a time limit?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
So you have two signals. The one into Back Bay and the one in Beacon Hill. Which one are you talking about?
One into Beacon Hill.
So the one in Beacon Hill is actually not timed. It is meant to go to location and then leave. That's a drop-off.
Okay, so
Is
So
it
if the
gonna-
truck doesn't leave the location,
Well,
nobody's
they-
looking for it.
Yeah, they're not going to scan it, right?
okay.
Is that correct,
I'm
Paul?
saying,
She said
if it's
not
driving
gonna-
around, like it's sightseeing, it's cause of concern. So it's literally
Okay,
looking
yeah.
to go to a location like beeline, stay there for a minute to an hour, and then leave and head straight out.
So you're right there. It was the minute to the hour part.
Okay, so you want me to try and change that so it's
So we could just leave it there.
something else, as if the truck's being dropped off as well.
Yes.
Okay. Is that something that I can do?
You can hack into the actual, think of it like a little badge. Yeah, give me a hacking roll. At -2.
Explode.
Nope. I could Benny it and try again. You guys want me to Benny it?
That's up to you.
Nope. Oh, I didn't put the -2 on
Yeah,
that one.
so it'd been 1.
I forgot it resets. So, nope.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of security on it that you can't get into.
Okay.
You're still dabbling in the hacking arts. You're still getting better. It's not
Yeah.
good enough yet.
All right.
But you get to the checkpoint into Beacon Hill, and it is the highest security you've ever seen, essentially. It's not on military level, but all the police, all the security you've seen are fully armored, and they all carry, essentially, assault rifles or machine guns. And there's a building on the entrance into Beacon Hill, and there is an actual civilian model golem mech, which is a militarized walking tank, essentially. That might be needed for whatever situation arises.
Okay.
And that is just in its loading dock, just awaiting to be used. But there is about 4 of the security, and they don't even get out of their booth as you come up to it. As the truck rolls up, there are scanners that come down, and you see a light of blue that plays over the vehicle and focuses on kind of the data receptacle of the vehicles that are used.
Yeah.
And one truck passes, another truck passes, it gets to you. You roll up to the checkpoint, Stray Dog. The scanners come out. It scans the truck. It registers the badge, and the gates open up, allowing you to go into Beacon Hill.
Okay. We go in. We make a beeline for the
Drop off.
drop off.
Beacon Hill is the only place that you see that has actual tree-lined avenues.
Okay.
And it is a remarkable, drastic change from South End, Boston, to this Beacon Hill area, which just shows extravagance. You have actual mansions, you have one-story actual buildings by themselves, you have single homes, or in this case, homes would actually be a mansion. They have their own grass fields. You have towers that skyrocket into the air. Yeah, so it definitely shows the wealth. As you're driving to the drop-off, you see the residential home of the owners, which is broadcast essentially out of the Motogu Corporation family.
Okay.
When you look at the compound, it has the main gate, which has a guard booth with a couple people out front. Then it has an actual drop-off for drop-offs that is currently situated. There's a robotic arm and a loading skiff that's next to it that is empty. That is where you would want to go.
All right. Well, let's go there.
What did you say the name of it was?
It's in chat. It is the Motogu Corporation family.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Motogu. Okay. I want to talk to one of the guards. Please come with me.
Huh? Yeah, okay.
So where do you take the truck first? Do you take the truck to the drop-off, or you just drop it out, or you just park out front?
I take it to the drop-off, assuming there's like a comm panel to have one of the guards come over.
Okay, so when you go to the drop-off, you actually hear coming through the actual speakers of the truck as it's being not really taken over, but it's being used by a robotic voice that says, "Please state your business and parcels of drop-off."
Package drop-off, one briefcase, locked.
Location. Please
Backseat
present
on the-
on receptacle, and a little tray comes up next to the vehicle.
Okay, so we set the on the tray.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll let you get that.
It scans the briefcase for several long minutes. And then finally goes, accepted, and it pulls a tray into a storage area that essentially goes underground.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're not leaving the car here.
That's gonna be tricky.
Okay. But we might be able to bribe one of these guards.
Yeah.
Please move along, or security will be called within 2 minutes.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I pull around to the gatehouse.
Upon seeing your truck, the two security guards, one's a cyborg, who is holding a literal heavy machine gun. Another one has pistols at his side, and he's got a cap. He's got the circuitry over his face of what might be a Bioroid. He's got actually he will, but he has a barcode or the data signal that's on his neck that's visible. And he comes up to your vehicle. He's got a cigar in his mouth, and he goes, "What are you doing here?"
You look
We
to
just
make
got-
a little extra cash?
I make enough money following this family.
God damn it.
So, we're not in Beacon Hill very often,
Yeah, that's obvious by this piece of shit.
and we're just looking to, you
The
know.
minute he insults the car, my hand kind of moves.
Do you want to hide that, or you want to make it visible?
What, the hand moving?
Yeah.
It just comes off the wheel and sits on the leg.
So,
He
as
looks
I
at
was
you.
saying,
He smiles. All right, Blaze.
as I was saying, we are not in Beacon Hill very often, and we don't get this opportunity. And we really want to explore the nightlife here. Is there any way we can store this vehicle? Maybe not here, but do you know of any place in within this area that we can store it?
Do
Well, we do
you live in Beacon Hill?
No.
Then you can piss off for all I care. You're not going to get entrance to anything here because you don't belong here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Neither do I, but at least I get paid well.
Let's see. I'm not going to do that because it would risk me exploding. All right. We'll figure something else out then.
Okay, thank you. Jackass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The windows. He goes back into the station, and you see them talking, and they point at your truck and you, Stray Dog.
Let's just leave.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
What do you care what the
We
battle
could
is?
totally wreck these guys, but I don't want to.
I'd rather not be wanted.
Yes.
So here's the other thing that I've been
Again?
thinking of the entire time that we're doing this
Uh-huh.
is we're supposed to get samples to Dr. Slick, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then we're also supposed to find who sold these drugs to Mr. Fantastic.
Henry.
Which is what I hope to find out in the nightclub. That's the primary information I want to look for in the nightclub is to.
Well, I'm wondering if we're having such a hard time getting into Beacon Hill or staying in Beacon Hill and getting into the nightclub.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we should go back and ask around about these punks, these tattoos that they had.
But we're not going to be able to get back to Beacon Hill.
That's the
so we're
thing. You're in Beacon Hill right now.
Yeah, we're in here. We're here. And also, it's just as difficult to get into Eastie. Or not to get into Eastie, to get back out of Eastie.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, and does that require going to Eastie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay, never mind.
It's like one of two worlds here.
I didn't realize that meant going to Eastie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I wonder if there's anywhere to hide the truck. I doubt it, but
Are there any parking garages on the route?
There are no parking garages at all within Beacon Hill.
No parking lots, no retail outlets?
Nope. Because you're meant to go there by your own transportation into pretty much private garages.
So there's not a high-end shopping center with a parking lot?
Yeah, let me actually redo that. That actually wouldn't make sense. So yeah, there would be a couple places. That wouldn't make sense.
Yet, there's no parking place at all.
Anywhere.
No parking for you, no more. No, yeah, I guess I need to rethink that a little bit. Yeah, there probably would be.
All right. Oh, shit.
What?
The truck can drive itself.
Can't it?
Yeah.
Just have it drive out of this
We're
place.
just gonna- we all get out of the truck, and we have the truck just drive out of Beacon Hill.
It could do that?
should I-
Wow.
Should I grab my assault rifle before it gets too far away?
As long as you can conceal it.
Yeah, I can put it underneath my duster.
Now understand, within Beacon Hill, No weapons at all are allowed.
Not even my 6mm pistol.
Nope. Not even a damn knife. So if anything is found, you're probably going to jail.
That's fine.
Well, if we're going into the club, me and Blaze here, we probably don't want our weapons on us, but at least nearby.
I'll toss my pistol into the car.
All right.
I don't need it. It's not useful to me.
I don't need the pistol, but I need to carry my sword.
Okay.
You're not getting into a club with a sword, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You guys need to take them for me.
I'm not going to try and conceal a sword.
So make it easy. It's very essentially easy to hide small firearms. Behind an assault rifle, hide a sword, doable. But again, if found out, very bad.
I've actually walked the strip with my duster and my AR on New Year's Eve 3 years in a row, and nobody knew I had it.
Sorry, guys.
No worries. So yes, you can definitely walk around, Stray Dog. But if searched, if found, if a gust of wind comes by somehow and blows it back and it's seen, it's going to cause issues.
I'm out of hidden. I've got 2 hidden weapon holsters on the coat I'm wearing. I remember.
So to make it easy, essentially the only time it's going to be a problem is if you're actively searched.
Yeah, so I've got hidden holsters, but I'm out of room.
Ah.
Yeah,
Can
I
we
can't
find
do
somewhere
a
for the
sword.
truck?
I can't do a sword and my rifle.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just leave the swords in the truck then,
Yeah.
and my pistol. And I'll take the suit out of the car.
Hey, it will fit perfectly.
Oh, I bet it will, mister. Okay. So what's the plan from here? We're gonna have the car drive way out of Beacon Hill.
Yes.
So
Okay.
what's going to happen when a driverless car makes it to the checkpoint?
Wait, the car's driving.
Bringing the question up.
Yep.
Well, it's leaving, so it's probably not going to get searched.
What if one person drives it out and then tries to sneak back in?
That would have to be someone with a very sneaky skill set.
Not very sneaky.
I mean, I'm kind of sneaky.
I
Not
have sneaking.
super sneaky, but
I have stealth sneaking.
I do too. But it's only 6.
Yeah, that's mine.
So, Hursk, if I had a contact that lived in Beacon Hill,
Where you got?
would I be able to, would they be able to extend our time in Beacon Hill just at a whim? Like they are a permanent resident of Beacon Hill.
I mean, Beacon Hill people have to get visitors,
Right.
even if it's just the help.
All right, you don't have one right now, but you can definitely use street cred to get one.
Yeah, so I have my third contact that I still haven't claimed yet, right?
I think I only get 2.
Okay, well I still have 3 street cred. So I
Yeah, so you can definitely get a permanent one. Also, remember, you can use the 3 point to get into restricted area. So you could use 2 points to get into easily into the nightclub by using 2 of your street cred.
Right, but if I just make a permanent contact, that could keep us here and get us into the nightclub.
That's a
Because they're a
possibility.
contact. By expending an extra point of street cred to do that, basically.
Yeah, if you could do 3 points to get a permanent contact within Beacon Hill, yes.
I'll do that.
Okay.
My currencies are coming in handy.
That's what they're for. I need to get
Yeah.
to Walt his Start Secret too, yes, too.
So
I only have one. Am I supposed to only have one?
You probably used it before. You'll get him
I
back
just
at the end of things being done, so.
I have a lot of
Potential of
secret.
getting them back.
I get like extra back and stuff too. So I think from my stuff.
It's just so funny to me all the time how you say this character is so useless, and you're really so not.
I know.
Alright, who's this new contact?
Let's call her
Lennon Marks.
Olivia.
Oh God, Olivia.
Oh, here, make it on your sheet.
Okay. She works at Act News Network. She's in a much higher position than I am.
Okay.
But she's a big fan of features.
Okay.
Olivia, what's a good last name?
Benson.
Benson.
Someone watches Law and Order.
Benison.
I do.
I'm gonna say Benison.
Olivia Benison.
Yeah.
So, Dave, I don't know if you saw favors within Interview Zero. So this is essentially favors, and you start off with 2, and you get favors or you get street cred. You use street cred to use the point cost. You got 2 points right now, and you get them back by doing things within the game, completing jobs, doing things that are big, stuff like that.
Okay.
And she's gonna. Oh, sorry. She is an anchor at Act News Network. She doesn't
Okay.
just have a segment. She is one of the primary anchors at the news network.
Okay.
So yeah. I'll just. All right, guys. I've got an idea. It's a long shot, but I think I know someone here in Beacon Hill.
Well, call her.
Mm-hmm. Or him.
Yeah, I'll call her. I've only ever spoken once in the past, whenever she complimented my segment on the show. But I think it could really work.
Okay.
As long as she's not your ex-girlfriend, I think we'll be all right.
No. No. No.
She's a lot of nope.
Ex-boyfriend?
I will call Olivia.
Blaze, love, what are you doing? How come you don't call me as often as I would like?
Well, I'm a very busy person.
I know. How are you doing at Features?
Oh, Features is amazing. I had this one segment the other day.
I
on
was
duck.
watching.
You see it? It was a duck, right?
Yes.
Never see a duck anymore.
I
It
know.
is it was the best. How's the anchoring?
Oh, same old. Have to be with the right people and know the right ones. Silence a few. You know the job.
Right.
the
I
right
love it
people?
though.
Well, you know what? I am actually in Beacon Hill right now.
Oh?
Yes,
We
I'm
must get
actually
together, darling. We need to get lunch.
let's do this. I need a place to park a car, and then I'm planning.
No,
to head
no,
over-
no, no. Not that no filthy vehicle you have. No, I'll come pick you up.
Well, you see, I just need a place to store this. And we can go in whatever car after that. I'll just need an extension on my time here, and a ride over to the Bloody Hive nightclub for me and my bodyguard.
I do have access to that club.
So what do you say?
Well, you could store the car at my home.
Hmm.
I'll allow that. But you must promise me that you're gonna stay the night with me.
Oh. Well, we both have to work tomorrow.
Oh, darling, I'll make sure you can call in sick.
Yeah.
Well, oh, as long as the group that I'm with can also stay.
What group?
Like, you know.
Is anything? Is all men? It better be. Is any girl there? I'm gonna be mad.
Yep.
Totally all men.
Totally all men. Just my entourage, you know. You know, features getting pretty popular. I just not in Beacon Hill yet, unfortunately.
Does she want to go
how it is.
clubbing tonight?
I think so. They're excited. They watch your segment too.
Everyone watches me, dear. Just for you. Oh, you can park your vehicle at one of my apartments you can go to.
Alrighty. Just send us the address. Can you do something about extending our tags here in Beacon Hill?
If you're parked in my garage, you can stay there for as long as it needs.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. I will meet you there.
7 o'clock. Don't be late.
Ooh.
No,
Time is it
that's
now?
too damn early. 10 o'clock.
Alrighty. I was assuming it was already
Club
like.
doesn't start getting hot
yeah.
until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 o'clock's a little too early for a club. Yeah, 10 o'clock, and then you best bring your best attire.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I will not
Yeah,
walk
right.
in with any such strabble. I'm talking, dear, an expensive suit.
Mm-hmm. I've got it with me.
The ones you wear aren't really to my taste, honey.
Oh
Upgrade.
my god.
Okay.
Fantastic. See you then.
Yeah.
I'll bring surprises. And she closes her tap feed.
Please, honey, just wear what you're wearing. Don't worry about it. She'll get over it. Also, what the fuck?
Huh?
What
What?
are you gonna do with me?
You said yes, so I just went with it.
Have you never heard of sarcasm? Like, ever?
What?
Remember, I'm tapped into your feed. I can hear your conversation.
You can? Oh. Okay, we'll figure something out. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a tricky one. I guess, I mean,
I'll just stay hidden out of sight near you guys somewhere.
Just stay in the truck.
You want me to sit in a garage all night long while you guys go to a club?
I'm not going to a club.
No. Lily's in the hospital. I'm going.
I'm going to scope out the out exterior place to see if I can get in the back door.
Well, as am I, but she's meeting us, or whoever this floozy is meeting us here, or at whatever garage, and then taking all of you to the club.
Ooh,
Now,
floozy. Ooh, saucy.
I'm gonna have to, like, walk or something.
I'm sure she'll understand.
Oh boy. Maybe because I'm a hybrid, that'll be okay.
Right, yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
because that's gone so well in the past.
I
You
can,
guys not remember the boat?
Yes, I remember the boat.
Yes, I remember the boat.
But you remember that time we were in Roxbury and we made contact with that one hybrid band that was getting really popular?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could be like their promoter or something like that, and that's why you're coming along with me.
Good idea.
That's not a terrible idea. Do you remember the band's name?
Yeah, it was the it wasn't Apple's Blood.
The Bloody Appletini?
It
Oh,
wasn't,
we just
Oh,
got
was it the-
paid.
nice. We just got paid.
money.
Oh yeah, more monies.
Hurst, did we ever write that down? The name of that band, or did we just make it up?
We
again?
can just make it up, I guess.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Steel. No,
Let's see. Let's go back through my ages-old notes.
What do
and see
you
if I
want
can-
the band name for?
because that's who Trixie's promoting. That's
Apparently,
why.
I'm a promoter now.
Yeah,
Oh.
it occurred to me that we might need a cover story for the hybrid in our party.
Okay.
The female hybrid in your party.
Yes.
Okay. As that goes on, though, you do get the location, essentially the address to one of the apartments of Blaze's contact, and you go there, and it is a modest parking garage. It is a structure just for her because she's apparently really damn wealthy. And yeah, you're going to get access. The security guard waves you in, and you can leave the vehicle.
All right.
I guess at this point I will put on this.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Or here's another idea: DeWalt, Stray Dog, and Trixie can go ahead and leave now, and because the club shouldn't be too far away from here, right? And they can just go ahead and start scoping out the outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, for the scoping of the facility, do you want to do this in the daytime or do you wait till nighttime?
Wait till nightfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be time for transit in between.
Yeah,
So-
it's still daytime right now, so
What is it, like 7 o'clock?
yeah, around that. I mean, essentially, you have a couple hours to burn before you go there.
Okay.
Short rest.
Essentially,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe we should grab a bite to eat.
I agree.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be fun. Us trying to get a bite to eat in Beacon Hill.
You're paying.
Yeah. Where's the what was it called? The the Cannibal Kids. The place
I
that they
do-
owned.
Was it like
I do have a
McDonald's?
place written down called Jalapeno Bob's.
Jalapeno Bobs. All right, yeah, let's find one of them.
Yeah, there's none of those in Beacon Hill.
Oh.
There's no
No.
fast food place in Beacon Hill. It's only
about-
like restaurants.
What about fast casual?
No, not in
Oh.
Beacon Hill. No, they're straight like high end. Like their fast food would be like expensive restaurants to you. So they do have the fast food equivalent, but they're not your fast food equivalent.
Right.
Great.
Is there a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, so like a convenience store or something like
Right.
that.
No, those are straight done by Simulacra. Simulacra attendants.
Great.
Is there anything I can afford?
You can afford meager stuff. You can go to like the Denny's equivalent. That's still going to be fairly expensive.
Okay, yeah. we did that.
Go to the Denny's.
Okay.
The last time we went to a diner, that didn't end well either.
Well, just don't order a plate full of vegetables. I think we'll be fine.
It was an IHOP.
Yeah. What was it? I something?
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was like iHooper. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
J-Hop?
No, I have to look at one of the videos to remember the names that we brought up. I have to go review the videos to bring up the names we've been using.
hmm So yeah. How much is that going to cost?
All right. So, what kind of establishment would you want to go to?
Like a Denny's.
Okay, so you go to a Denny's.
Okay, before we leave the apartment, I find a place to hide my assault rifle, and I strip off my holster and put my pistol in the small of my back.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and sit down and have dinner with an assault rifle strapped across my back.
Right. Yeah.
sounds good. So essentially, it'll only be an issue if you get searched, pretty much.
Yeah, so this area here is secure, so we should be completely fine.
So do we park the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you go to the restaurant or the Denny's equivalent, are you walking? Are you taking a cab? What are you doing?
It's close
I think
by.
We'll walk. We'll
Okay.
stroll.
Walking.
All right. As you're walking, you do get to we'll call it Denbro's. You get to Denbro's, and you're given very frequent glances by a lot of people because you just don't quite fit in with what you look.
Yeah, I'm
You
used
got
to that.
all the high-end business people that are walking around. You got the business people's kids, which are wearing the latest bling and fashion, and you just don't. I mean, Blaze might fit in a little bit, as well as Ike, but everyone else sure as hell does not.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I don't care.
I just start smoking in the restaurant.
I thought we were in. Okay. Never mind.
But yeah,
Tenant comes up to you, stray dog, and goes,
Yeah.
"Sir, you must put that out. That is not allowed in this establishment."
Okay, I comply.
Okay.
yeah. Don't cause a scene, straight up.
Another tenant comes up to you and
Ever
goes,
caused a scene?
No.
"May I
of course
get
not.
anything for you? Or can you afford anything in here? Because you look like you... Well, who am I to judge? What would you like? The special today is artichoke and sea bass.
And how much?
That
Yeah,
will
okay.
come a 250 credits.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
I'll do the artichoke and sea bass then.
You're given the various equivalent menus. Essentially, you can go as cheap as 100 credits, or not buy anything. You can be here and not get anything. It's up to you.
Sea bass good with everyone?
It's a ribeye around me.
Oh, okay.
They will do ribeye for 400 credits.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Do the
I'm
fish
not
and sea bass.
Rare.
Those of you that order the food get it in a timely fashion, and it is the most exquisite food you've had either ever or in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a delicacy for all of your taste buds.
Yeah, everyone, get what you want. It's on me.
I already took the money. I already paid for mine.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not eating.
I guess I'm...
But thank you.
You could pay for mine.
alrighty.
If
So
you got a bunch of extra money, go by all means, go ahead.
yeah, I got it. It's covered. No problem. So I would also
Look at that freak. He
like.
can't afford anything.
I would also like the
Wait,
sea bass.
what did you just say? What did
Wow. Racist.
Look at that freak fox thing. She can't afford anything. They're all poor. Piss poor
Straight up
maggots.
stands up,
Mm-hmm.
walks over the guy.
Don't get arrested.
I can fight my own battles.
What are you gonna try, big man? My dad's got a lot of money.
I grab him by the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Don't get arrested.
He's getting a
God,
bit
stop.
of fear in his face. And he,
No.
put me down.
You gonna keep your mouth shut from here on out?
You've got people within the place is now watching, and you have a couple people on their tap, which is currently flashing emergency.
Oh my god.
All right.
I just eat my sea bass casually.
Stray dog, put him down. It's fine. I don't care. I could care less.
All right, I let him go.
gonna do that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, whatever. They go back to doing the business at the table. But the people are still staring at you, and they're still awaiting, well, security.
Mhm.
Before security arrives, I'd like to ask the waitress or waiter, whichever, I can't remember, if they have any fresh pineapples.
Sorry, sir, I'm not gonna serve you no more. We are awaiting security.
I
I
would
just
like.
get up and I leave the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
I-
too.
Yeah,
I-
I'm with
but
him.
as I'm leaving, I scan. Do I visually see any pineapple?
There is a tray of fresh pineapple slices at the buffet that's inside there.
I'll take the whole tray as I leave the restaurant.
Sir, you can't leave with that. Come
Wait,
back,
wait,
you
I'm
can't
sorry.
steal. That's theft.
Oh, I'll pay for it. Here, there you go. How much was it?
That's 2,000 credits.
Okay.
Wait, 2,000 credits?
Yeah.
Throw him like 2 credits for it.
I'll pay for it, no worries. Wait, what are we gonna do with the stash of pineapple?
I gotta give it to the snuggly duckling.
2,000 credits for pineapple when the steak was 400?
Yes.
Fresh fruit in a nuclear-covered world would probably be very, very pricey.
And the
Yeah.
steak is not real. Well, actually, it wouldn't be real. It's not authentic. It's still synthetic steak. But the pineapple is real.
Hmm.
Oh.
I paid 2,000 for it.
Do you actually pay for it?
Yeah, I do. I'm not
Okay,
wrong.
you've got a full plate of a whole pineapple.
And how much was the rest?
It's
for
all
the rest
sliced
of
up.
the- How much were the rest of the meals? I'll pay for that too. Like in total, how much was everything?
Just do like 500 credits.
Okay. I just want to make sure that our bases are covered if we do run into security. Like, oh, we didn't steal anything. We just didn't feel welcome and left.
I'm like sniffing the pineapple.
It smells
What is
really good.
Yeah.
It's juicy. It looks just, again, this is probably the best food you've all maybe have ever had, being inside this part of town. But as you do leave, very, very quickly, the
I
actual
stole
security
the
forces.
silverware, by the way, too.
Come
Oh
in.
no, I didn't pay for that.
They do come in, but they're used to more kind of kids being punkish, and so they're not really that carrying up an attitude about that situation. And so they do come actually a bit late than I would have mentioned. And at the point where they actually want to investigate, you'd all be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making a
Outta
name for
here.
yourself by stealing pineapples or making issues. You didn't steal it, but you paid for it.
I did not steal anything the entire time I was there.
Except for the utensils, apparently.
I did not steal anything.
Nothing was stolen.
Well, after being somewhat fed by some of you, it does pass the time onto the night where you can actually go investigate the Hive nightclub.
Whew. Alright.
I'm showing everybody my silverware as we get home.
I'm gonna
It's nice.
store the
It's
pineapple.
nice silverware.
I'm gonna store the pineapple in the apartment refrigerator that we were just at,
Okay,
or that we make it back to.
it is empty, so it's one of
I'll
her
just cut it
leisure.
off.
It's one of her leisure condos.
Yeah. Does she have any pineapple here?
No,
Okay. Just making sure that I didn't just spend 2,000 credits for nothing.
no pineapples there. But it is essentially, we'll say, 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So with that, I mean, I guess we go wait by the car, Ike.
Oh, we'll go a little before that if anyone wants to scout around before we go into your contacts. So, at the nighttime, when any chance of you people want to look around at the building, what would you like to do? What would you like to investigate, scope around, or see?
I'm looking for back entrances, emergency doors,
Okay.
the security entrance.
looking at this, it's a single structure by itself. The nightclub is not connected to any other establishment. Its own structure. At the back, there is a fairly large garbage truck.
All right.
It is not a garbage day, and it is not in a situation to pick up things, but it looks like it's actually loading trash from the back cargo doors of the establishment.
I want to look inside the back of that garbage truck.
The back of it is a enclosed gated fence, and there are people around. There are kind of in the cab and somewhere around, actually walking around patrolling the area. Besides that, the nightclub is 2 stories high. All right, sorry, Dave.
Are there any other buildings close to the building?
No, it is locally kind of by itself, like a corner of a bit of the residential area within Beacon Hill.
Okay.
Yep. There does seem to be a fire exit that's on the side. You've got the back cargo loading area is fenced off. There's a truck there. There's people around it. And then you got the front, which has a current line of just snobby punk kids, rich kids, essentially.
All right. Well, we'll send Blaze and Ike in.
Oh, we waited back at the car.
Yeah, we gotta wait for
Olivia.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you all just kind of went ahead.
Yeah.
Because since you're going on foot, you would have to leave before us.
At the building, you see...
Yeah, just so you know, I forgot to mention it earlier, I do have to jump off right at 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do see the woman. Your contact there, Blaze. Olivia Benison.
Mm-hmm.
Just, Blaze, darling! I told you to get a new suit.
This is brand new. Have you not kept up with the latest this week?
No, that is not. Your friend here is more dashing than you are. Come now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What is your name, dear?
My name is Ike. I will be serving as our dear Blaze's bodyguard for this evening.
You, bodyguard, dress so well.
Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Well,
Blaze,
shall we be off?
I have some suits here. Come. I can't have you looking like this rabble.
All right. If you insist.
Come in. You go to her room, or we'll go to one of her rooms, and she actually has unit feeds of features playing in one of the rooms, and there is a video feed in the tab playing of you doing a skill whatever, and she actually brings out a suit that is tailored to you.
Ooh.
Because she likes you, and she's already thinking about dressing you up.
Okay.
She's looking for something to do, Blaze.
This is going in a really strange direction. All right. Yeah.
I see more in this. Put this on, dear. Put this on.
Is there any unique feature about it that is that makes it stand out? Like, why is this one better than the one that I've got?
Because next to me, you'll look like a king. With that, you'll look like a peasant.
All right.
And looking at the suit that she's presenting, it is much nicer.
Okay. Just a bit of an ego shot there. But I'll put it on.
Yeah, it's probably double the cost you paid for your suit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why it's an ego shot.
Come now. We must go. The night awaits us. Here, take this. And she hands you a small cup.
What's in the cup?
Oh, it's a little concoction that I've been using for some lonely nights. This will make you feel good. Trust me.
Don't take it, please.
Here,
I whispered it.
I'll drink half. And she goes and drinks half the cup. And he goes, and she goes to give you the rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I want to act like I drink it, but I don't actually drink it. How can I do this? It's just a cup, it's not a bottle?
It is a cup of liquid, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just drink this, and then we will be off. So I start carrying the cup with me on the way.
I will try to get Olivia's attention to distract her so he can dump the cup out. Olivia, can I escort you to your car?
Give me a stealth roll, Blaze, at +2.
Stealth?
Yeah, +1 actually. +2 is probably too big.
Okay, so that's just -1. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Okay. Yes.
It worked.
You point it to like a plant at the side.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that is some good stuff.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Okay, let's go. The night awaits us as she's escorted by Ike to her limo.
Alrighty.
I silently turn my head and give a weekend flip.
I give him a nod and a single finger gun. Double finger gun's too risky right now.
You get in the vehicle, she nods, she taps on the door, and the limo starts to go towards the nightclub.
Did I make it in okay?
You all were kind of scouting around outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they'll be there at the nightclub.
Oh, so we're not in the limo.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, so the situation is, you, Stray Dog, and DeWalt went ahead and scouted out on the outside of the nightclub
Okay.
to kind of like see all the exits and secondary entries and stuff like that. See if there's any shipping
Just
stuff.
walked there.
Yes, you left early, and then Ike and I stayed behind. And
Okay.
Just
Wanted to see
narrowly
this floozy.
narrowly avoided a very terrible situation.
Oh, from the
drink.
security coming.
Oh no! She gave me a cup of liquid to drink as a starter for the club, and I'm assuming it's exactly what we're investigating. So had to narrowly find a way to
Dump it in a household plant.
dump it in a household plant.
It's a household plant. You get to the structure, the nightclub.
Uh-huh.
The music is starting to play, the crowds out front starting to get loud, and there are drunk young kids and adults trying to live their youth all around. Various multitude of colors and sound.
All right.
The little pulls up, she gets out, and she skips through all the line up to the front.
I'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
follow like I'm supposed to be there.
I want to make sure I see her when she gets out. What
Okay.
does she look
See the bluesy.
like? I want to see the floozy.
Well, she has to be one of the top anchors at the ACT network, so she is a remarkably beautiful human 2.0. Dressed remarkably sexy. You're going to a nightclub, and she does draw the heads of a lot of people as she comes by. She probably has a higher charisma than Blaze.
If that's possible.
That's
It is
like-
possible.
It is
Like-
possible.
Oh.
And I'm just following right behind like I'm supposed to be there.
Yep.
And
Acting like we own the place. like she is. He's
Some
tempting
people
too.
get angry. Some are want an autograph. Some want attention. One goes to grab her hand.
I swatted away.
You struck the individual, and she goes, "Oh, thank you," and she's starting to look a little bit wavy as she walks, and she just smiles at you, Blaze. He gets to the nightclub doors. The two bouncers, which are, we'll put these guys as tiger hybrids, and
Alrighty.
they are just mean as hell looking. And they see her, and they nod their heads. You say, "Miss Benison." They nod to you, Blaze. They stop you to say, "Any weapons on you?"
Of course not.
She goes, It's okay. They can go through." They stand back, and they let the three of you go inside.
Oh, and as I'm passing by them, have you all heard of the what's it called, the band? I didn't come up with the name yet. Let's just call it the Wild Orchestra.
The Wild Orchestra. What's the Wild Stallions? Or is that Bill and Ted's? That's Bill and Ted's. The Wild Orchestra. No, I've not heard of it.
Well,
No, they're friggin' hybrids. Of course they heard it. Yes, we've heard of it.
yeah, exactly. That's why I said it.
I think they were called Twined, actually.
Oh, Twined. Okay.
I found something in my notes in that area called Twined.
All right, then,
Call them Twine. Yes, of course I've heard of them.
yeah, so hottest stuff coming out of Roxbury. Let me know next time I see you, and I might get you the hookup there.
I'll also show in Roxbury.
No, they are not to a show in Roxbury, but to like the inside scoop on them. Double finger guns and walk past.
Okay, they're just bouncers, but okay.
Yeah,
Roll
I
my
mean,
eyes. Roll my eyes as I'm pushing Blaze through.
Blaze, you're pushing to the nightclub by like.
I have to maintain a certain level of approach
I know.
to everybody.
But they probably deal with that all the time, so they're probably used to
Exactly.
it.
So
You
if I
don't have to
didn't
do
do
it.
it, if I didn't do it, it would be weird.
I
right?
guess.
Right.
Just follow behind her. She might lose us. Actually, she'll lose me, not you. She keeps her eye on you.
Right. Yeah. So, Olivia, where's the VIP lounge?
Oh, back here. I've already got a room, but it's only just for you and me. Sorry, Ike, was it? You can't come.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's a room? We won't be out in the open?
Oh, no.
I love the atmosphere of the club.
No, Blaze, you and me tonight. No, just us. Ike, you can go dance here. Here's some credits. She passes you a 500 credit stick.
Yeah. Sick.
Oh, no. Just stay by the door. Stay by the door.
That's what I was gonna do anyway.
And she grabs you by the neck, Blaze, and she pulls into the VIP room.
Oh god.
Somebody's getting
I,
home tonight.
I'm just gonna stand by the door.
Oh, God. Told you she was a floozy.
Okay, but you do got Straight Dog, Trixie, and DeWalt out front. So how you plan on bringing them in?
Were they coming in? Were you all planning to come in on the outside?
I mean, we're probably going to have to be in there at some point.
The best bet is, like you said, is that we could get you into the garbage entrance, but I would need to go and find out from inside where the garbage is.
Hey, Olivia, just so I'm clear on everything, where are all the fire exits here? Just in case, you know.
What?
And I'm holding my ear close to the door.
You can't hear anything within the room. Yeah.
Damn it.
You hear a buzzing
So, like,
noise.
You know, it's the first time here. I just want to make sure if emergency happens, I can get out fast, safely. You know how it is. Everyone does that when they first come to a place.
Well, they do have a back exit. I've used it a couple of times. That's nothing we need to talk about. But there's a back exit nearby here.
Okay, awesome. I will just check it out real quick, and
Why?
Well, you know.
No, come here. Give me a opposed strength roll.
Uh-oh.
Strength.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Just grabbing your arm.
Forced to give it up.
Uh-oh.
You cannot pull away. It's not Miss Jax, but
My strength is not a d6, by the way. That was the wild die.
yeah, I know. You wish to Benny that, or do you about to find another way to get out of her
Benny
grasp?
Benny it.
I'll Benny it.
Yes!
You get free of her! Blaze, darling, what are you doing?
I will just be right back. Right back. I will be right back. Double finger guns out the door.
Hurry!
I look at him. I look at him as he comes out the door. What happened in there? He's all, I know he was.
He's covered in, like,
All right.
lipstick all over his face.
Dude! What the fuck? We didn't come here to get laid. The hell are you doing?
We will talk about it later. I know that there's an exit around here somewhere. Let's get the rest of everybody in here.
Okay, whatever.
Oh.
You should wipe it off your face. If I have a pocket square, I can in the pocket square so you can wipe his face off.
I've got a pocket square. Actually, I don't use the pocket square that I have. I use the handkerchief that I have.
There you go.
And try to make my way towards the exit that was notified of.
You find a back exit that goes to the loading dock. And the fire alarm that's triggered to it has actually been deactivated.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I go to make a contact to the rest of the group. Hey, you guys, there's an entrance to the back alleyway. If you guys want to come through that way to the loading.
All right. Do we have to like sneak behind there, or is there people out here? What's our situation?
This is not connected. This is not part of the fenced-in part. That's actually a little bit further on. This is actually connected to the building, so you can't get to this freely.
We can't or can?
You can.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Blaze, you see that's already unhooked for whatever reason. You press it open, and as you open the door, you do see Trixie, DeWalt, and Stray Dog are there.
Alrighty. You don't understand the links that I had to go through to get you here.
And you all see lipstick all over his face.
Yeah, I know that he tried to wipe it off, but I point to a spot on his cheek, and I'm like, you missed a spot.
Vigorously scrub the side of it.
Looks at Chase at Blaze with a little more.
Blaze isn't where you need to be.
I don't
Blaze,
know.
I believe we need to escort you back to your mystery.
Stray Dog, as you go into the building, you hear sirens of the security force of Beacon Hill as a grouping of vehicles rush down the street, away from the structure, away from the nightclub.
Away.
Can I tell? Yeah, like police sirens and ambulance sirens sound different. Can I tell what they were?
This would be, I guess you would know enough. These are going to be SWAT, essentially.
Ooh.
Big boys.
It would be the militarized portion of the security force.
Okay.
They have a unique siren, we'll say. But
That's not
there
good.
are several vehicles, and they blare down the street. And they are heading towards a part of Beacon Hill that you all recently came from.
Oh, probably the lab.
Yeah,
The lab?
we gotta go check that out.
Do we want to stay here?
We need to.
Yeah.
We're here. We're in. We have to get some
Right.
information. This has to be.
Yeah.
for-
Yeah, like, if you guys want to go check it out, it would be weird if we left our friend in there alone.
All right, let's go in the club.
The cops will be at least an hour.
It would also be very suspicious if we showed up like right when they got there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but we need to get you back to Olivia.
Okay.
We have to, man. Gotta do what you're doing. Put on your charm. Finger guns. I go to mimic the finger guns.
Oh my god.
Do them slowly back at Ike.
As you are in the hallway within the back of the nightclub, you close the door. A bouncer rounds the corner and goes, "What the hell are you doing back here?" And he immediately goes to put his hand to call more security.
Oh shit.
I am going to stun him.
Okay.
While he is stunning him. Okay. See how this goes first.
A figure roll. Figure roll at minus.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
PowerPoints.
Well, no, I'm seeing how much I need to roll to resist it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He
Oh,
resists it really damn well.
Wait.
Holy shit.
So while he was doing that, I wanted to try and... You said he reached for something to call for more people?
Yeah, so he goes to get, like, actual, to probably activate the tap at his... He has an actual, like, headset, say, on his head. As he goes to actually activate it to call other people, he stops momentarily as Blaze tries to stun him. And then he
Okay.
goes to reactivate the tap to call people.
I want to try and hack into that and shut it down.
Alright, give me a hacking roll.
I only have one penny left.
do you do it?
Oh, we're going to kill the security staff at this your bar.
Fuck. Oh,
You
four.
got
That's fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
it's good.
You hack into
Oh.
it.
Okay. I just want to shut it down.
Alright, so with how hacking works, and we'll go into here, as I said, we're kind of condensing everything. So
Yeah.
normally this will take a little bit more than just one round, but for right here, just because we're running out of time, you do shut off his thing right before he goes, "We got intruder! What the hell?" And then he goes to charge.
I choke him out.
The five of you.
I'll stand ahead of him. I'll block. I'll attack him.
All right. We'll
Do that
go
way.
DeWalt do it because DeWalt's there. DeWalt talked about. So DeWalt, what we're gonna have you do is I want you to go ahead and. Ooh. All right. So this might be a little bit harder because you did take out one of the skills you need for this. All right, DeWalt. So when you did rebuild your skills, you did actually take out fighting.
Oh. I can put it back.
You're really good at shooting. You can leave it momentarily. You can either shoot the guy, or Ike is actually built to melee people.
All right. Let Ike do it.
All right. I'll go with what he said, and I'll attempt to choke him out.
All right. Go ahead and give me a fighting roll. And since
Fighting
you're
roll.
in long blades, not fighting, it'll be -2.
Okay. All right.
We'll make a difficulty of 4.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So you definitely go and you grab him around the neck, Ike, and you start to keep him from moving as he is attempting to struggle with you. So Ike has him in his grasp. He's struggling. He's and he's starting to bash Ike against the walls.
I'm gonna cast boost trait on Ike
Okay.
for his fighting skill. Or trait would be what is that? Strength?
Well, that strength would be an attribute.
You can do either.
Oh.
You can do his strength, or you can do his actual skill.
Okay, we'll do the actual fighting skill.
Okay, go ahead and roll. All right, which means we now boost it. All right, he's in his grasp. What about you, DeWalt, and Stray Dog? What would you like to do? Currently, Ike is struggling with this giant bouncer.
This tiger bouncer guy.
Yeah.
I will. I'll try to knock him out with my close combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will hit him. Roll damage.
Explode.
No.
Okay. You hit him, but you literally just punch him in the face, and he just looks at you. Remote Free goes back to struggling with Ike.
I got an idea. I pull out my revolver.
No, we gotta take him outside first.
I put it right between his forehead.
He stops struggling immediately. Yeah, he goes limp in your hands, Ike. He just stares at the. His eyes are crossed as he's staring at the barrel that's at his forehead.
I go
right
to
now.
drag him outside.
Technically,
I go to
two
drag
barrels.
Technically, what?
Two barrels.
Two
Oh,
barrels.
yeah. Its eyes at one barrel.
I go to just drag him outside now that he.
He's giving no resistance as he has a damn revolver at his head. Yeah, he keeps his arms down at his side. He just walks freely wherever you take him.
Wait. If you put him outside and leave him, he'll just run and go get help. Let's take him this way.
We have a revolver.
But it's straight.
I'm very good at talking to people.
I have handcuffs.
Mhm.
We can find something to gag him with.
Well, no, I want to talk to him.
What I'm suggesting is we take him
In the room.
to the room.
You want to take him to the room with
That is
Olivia?
the room of the nightclub. So
That is not happening.
you can try.
Wait.
You better make a good way to get him there.
But I thought the room was right here near the exit. That's the way she described it.
You kind of had
Yeah.
to go through the actual club a little bit to get to it.
We'll just bring him outside,
Blaze,
and I
you
can
go back to the
interrogate
room.
him. Yeah, Blaze, you need to go see Olivia, like now, before she gets suspicious.
But if you take him outside, then that's very likely to get caught. But carrying him through a nightclub is also very likely to get caught.
We're gonna take him to the back.
You know what? It's a VIP room. I'll let there be a back room to it, or back entrance to the
Alright.
VIP room. That goes to the
Oh, well,
hallway.
then we're dragging him in the room. Then
We'll give it
Yeah,
that.
stick it to them.
we're dragging him in the room. Then.
Oh yeah, I'm going first.
Oh, this is getting great.
Oh gosh.
You go in and she is. For one, she screams when she sees you, Trixie.
Olivia, darling, relax. Just relax.
Who are you? Where's Blaze?
I come in immediately after.
But Blaze, what?
And then
Just wait.
Why is
I'm
he here?
coming in with the bodyguard.
What? And she goes to rush out the building now. She's now scared.
Nope.
Nope.
Try
Nope.
Stop her.
I want to grab her. Can I grab her?
You can try. Give me a fighting roll.
Well, I was gonna use my typical power grab that I
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
You got her.
You got it.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe. That's actually really low for me.
She's not a fighter, so yeah, that would be her actual her parry.
Yeah, because she would have rolled unskilled.
Yeah, so you get a hold of her. You grab her. She's
Alright.
like, "Oh, coming!" She starts screaming. But
Oh.
because the room is sonic blocked, no sound gets out.
That's what I thought. All right, so
I slowly start to explain. All right, here's the truth. We're just here to gather information on something. It's going to be the biggest story of the year, and if as long as you stay quiet, play along, I'll let you be the one to deliver it.
oh, you're gonna be great, darling.
You see that she was about to actually yell at you, and the moment you say that, she kind of stops.
Ooh.
What story?
There is a drug going around killing people right now, and we as a group, the group that I mentioned before. This is them, by the way. Say hi.
Hi, darling.
She just stares daggers at Trixie.
I just smile and cock one eyebrow.
We traced the possible prime dealer to this nightclub, and that's why I needed entrance so badly. Don't hit me.
here. I won't hit you. And then she slaps you across the face.
No, she can't.
Oh, damn, she tries. She tries. She wants to. She's struggling.
Anyway, I gotta hold the bouncer, right? I'm gonna throw him against the seat, in one of the seats in the,
The bouncer probably doesn't know anything.
No, but
But he saw us, and he actually might.
It's possible that he does.
And I'm like I said, I'm really good at interrogating people.
I mean, we could try and convince him to let us do our thing, but I highly doubt he's going to be okay with that. He's going to have to stay here for a while.
Yeah.
Hello. I have
Hello?
a stun patch that'll put him out for 2d6 hours.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Let's.
Okay, so you guys ask him all the questions you want to ask him, then we'll stun patch him and go about our business.
Nice. Hello there, my man. How you doing? I start cracking my knuckles.
Stray dog, give me an intimidation roll.
Stray dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one with the gun.
Oh, damn. Blew up.
Okay. He keeps his eyes on the barrel, and his eyes turn towards you, Ike.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and I expect the truthful answer, or my friend over here might get very friendly with you with that revolver.
What? I don't know anything. I'm just a damn bouncer here.
But that's the thing. Bouncers are access to all privy of information because people talk too much, especially in the high class. 'Cause
Not the
idiots.
lower level.
You call this the lower level?
No, this is the main floor.
So you're saying there's a higher floor up here?
So there's a lower
That
floor,
would be
too.
up. Boy, you city folk are stupid, aren't you?
Look, there's a basement. How do we get to the basement?
There's a double door. There's an elevator that is at the back. It's near the VIP lounge.
Where? Which
You gotta go
direction?
out the main entrance here to the floor. If you go down the floor to the VIP access, there's doors there.
I want the codes to your tap, for your comm links on your tap so I can listen into you guys.
And if
Alright.
there's any locks down there, we'll need
He shares you
we'll need
his.
the keys.
Alright.
Are there any codes we need to unlock anything down there?
I can't go down there. I don't know. I just know it goes to the lower level.
Do you know who might?
I always see some people in here that do it. I never seen the owner go down there, but there have been other, influential people that do go down there.
What
Like
they
who?
look like.
Well, Drain's a local celebrity here. He always goes down every time there's a night.
Drain?
Is he on the floor right now, or is he down there?
He's
You know?
here. He's always accompanied by a lot of people. He's here right now.
I might try to approach him.
Oh, I was going to ask Olivia to do it.
Oh, I'm not letting her go.
Oh, you're not? No,
No,
well,
I don't trust her.
no. Well, there you go.
And I say that out loud.
But we might need her to get in contact with it.
Drain. And
Drain.
Yeah,
And
his name is Drain.
And
Trixie.
she's going to need to play along. Don't
Yes.
worry, though.
Yes?
The promise of this story, I believe, is enough for Olivia to play along.
Well, 2 pieces of hot lead should be enough for her to play along.
Are you asking me to let her go, Blaze?
I think she could be very useful.
All right, I'll let her go.
Blaze, give me a persuasion roll, please. At
Okay.
-4.
I
Oh.
move in front of the door to out to the club.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, still good.
Yeah, all right.
That's 5. That's 5. It's still good.
Actually, I'll be right. I know we got like 5 minutes.
She goes, "This better be real, or you will never work in entertainment ever again.
Thank God.
Sounds fair to me, but I promise it's real.
And then you spend the next 5 days at my house. And you cannot leave.
Someone say sex slave?
Jeez.
I volunteer as tribute.
Grey Dog is a 2.0 human as well.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
No, I like the weak ones.
Oh, hi, Blaze.
But
How
at
you
this
doing?
point, he is probably a little more mechanical than he is human.
Oh god.
So, all right. Once this story breaks, once it's all tied up, yes, like
What do you want me to do?
play along. Don't cause any trouble. And if there's someone that we need to talk to, do your best to get us access.
Okay.
Starting with this drain person.
Yeah, are you familiar with him?
Drain, yeah, he is a celebrity here. He's in that blood ball sport.
Blood Ball.
Blood
Exhilarating.
ball.
So, back to the bouncer really quick. Are we done with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stun him.
Okay. So, I'll go talk to him and I'll explain to him, look, you have an option. You can get shot in the forehead by my friend, or you can let me put this patch on you, which is going to put you to sleep, but will in no way hurt you, and you'll wake up in a few hours. We promise we will
No,
not hurt you.
it's not gonna work. They're gonna fire me for this. Shoot me.
What?
Don't shoot me in the head. Just shoot me in the side, away from. I need this job. This job pays really damn well. If I just look like I didn't give up with a fight, they're gonna fire me. Just shoot me in the side somewhere.
I was gonna say shoot him in the leg.
Yeah, but we need to ensure your silence while we're here.
He'll probably pass out.
Well, I could shock him.
What if you got incapacitated by a psionic?
And if I use
They
my
might not believe it.
well, if I use my bolt, you see
Like a burn mark.
burn marks because it's actual electricity.
Yeah, and since he's half tiger, being a hybrid, it'll
Yeah, the
show.
fur-
It'll show extremely
Definitely
well.
show in the fur.
Okay.
Get ready,
Oh,
my man. You're about to have the time of your life.
I didn't even get to shoot anybody this session.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna have to hit him with a big enough bolt to actually knock him out, right?
Yeah.
But I think he's willing to accept it, which means I don't think he's gonna roll against it.
No, he'll fully
Yeah.
accept it.
Yep,
Yeah, so it's
So-
not like a challenged roll. It's just
Okay.
you can do it. I believe.
Watch her explode like 5 times.
just kill him.
Just dies.
As he
Um,
lowers his defenses for you to do this, Trixie,
I feel
want-
bad.
you to go ahead and give me a agility roll.
Okay.
Just think of it as you're saving this man's livelihood
Okay.
after we kind of busted in and put a wrench in that.
Oh.
He's gonna
Oh,
roll
it didn't work.
He's
These
gonna
are
roll
the pettiest.
me. He's got 5 of them. Tie goes to the player, right?
Yeah.
Come
on! Come on!
Yes.
Do it! Yeah! All right.
Come on.
No! Cheat!
Wait, why?
What's going on here?
That is not
As he
fair.
lowers his defenses, ready for Trixie to blast his brain, essentially, he's going to immediately rush forward.
Bodyguard, I'll block it.
Well, you're not directly in front of him. I am.
Well, no, I could still interpose myself. That's
He's
part of the.
he's got the edge.
I
Yeah.
have my
Well,
gun
I-
to his head.
That's true
Yeah,
too.
and I'm standing right next to Stray Dog, explaining to him about the patch. So he's got to get through 2 of us.
In fact, I pull both triggers.
We're gonna go straight into initiative to see if this actually works.
So initiative?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know that Stray Dog's got to go in 1 minute, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do this real quick to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do initiative on this thing?
It draws
I'll do
cards for
right
you.
now.
Oh,
It's you go up to the top right where it says INIT, and it's going to draw cards for us. Real quick, Paul, we didn't talk about how you recover PowerPoints.
Oh, every hour you get back 5 power points.
Every hour you get 5?
Yeah, back.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh, here's a wild card. Holy shit. Well, okay. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's another ace.
We will see what happens. All right. Ike, you can go first.
Well, we'll do the same thing. I'm gonna reach out and try to just grab him by the neck again because he's being an idiot.
Okay. Target him.
How does that work?
Control click on
Yeah, left control click on his actual picture. All
Okay.
right. Now I want you to go ahead and roll me your fighting skill.
Just fighting?
Mhm.
Okay.
He's used all his bennies already, so.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then we'll grab him.
And then, yeah, start choking him out. I don't know if that's to roll damage on that one.
Let me see.
Like, I would guess it's just strength for damage.
Actually, can't remember. I have not done grappling in a long time. Looking up real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, so he's just entangled, which means he can still
Okay.
fight back.
He can still fight back?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's dumb. Alright. Well, I guess that'll be it for me then.
Okay. Pass the turn to Chirixie. I'll do it quick so I can do this real quick before Maddie has to go.
Try and go with the original plan. Oh, I did boost lower trait. Why did it do that? It's supposed to be... That's not what it was supposed to be. It's
Supposed to
the
be
same
shock.
roll. So, 7... I don't know if that breaks through or not.
What were you trying to do?
My bolt. The original plan.
Okay. Now go ahead and do the damage on top of him. See what happens.
Oh, damn!
Well, that might just straight do it. Let's see if he can suck that.
He's incapacitated.
I didn't mean to kill him.
Oh, he's
Well,
stuck. He's
you
so
straight
gone.
fried his brain. Okay.
He did. He's
He's
dead.
like 4 times.
You exploded.
You killed him.
Yep. You see him go, "Ah!" and just blood flows from his mouth and ears.
And he's got...
Well, if he hadn't charged and gotten aggressive, I would have been able to control it. The stupid idiot. God dang it.
And at that point, Olivia really screams again and passes out.
Yep. Son of a
Dang
bitch.
it.
Now we got dispose of the corpse.
Well, I really didn't kill him. That wasn't my intention.
You blew him up. Electric
In Starfighter,
fire.
you blow up heads, and this game, you blow up heads also. Alright.
Is there no way that she could have like tamed it a bit if she knew it was gonna be that powerful? Like,
With
I
that
have
kind of
also-
stuff.
I can heal. Can I try to heal him real quick?
Yes, you can heal his brains back inside his head.
I'm gonna say at this point, no, he got fried.
He's gone.
No!
So much damage. So much.
all right, so we'll just have to get a really good cover story because I mean, Olivia took drugs, so like we can just say that like she saw that and it didn't actually happen. That'd be a big roll.
Yeah.
but it's possible.
Why does that always happen to me?
Murdered.
Okay, since Manny has to go, we will wrap up this game right here.
I still didn't get to shoot anything.
All I did was grapple. I just kept grappling everybody.
All right, and so ending the stream.